Hello. Good morning. Rook, I definitely want you to tell me if my levels are donked. Because I'm not sure how good they need to be. Did you say that I was quiet? Should I crank myself up a little? Because that seemed to be your thing, was that I was quiet last time. That's valid. Rook informed me post hoc that I had been doing cringe streamer actions and that my levels were donked. Okay. I'm gonna crank up my mic just a little more. Okay. If this is not good, hit me up. I have my stream chat open on my phone. One of these days I'll be like a real gamer and I'll have like a second monitor, but... Alright. Let's launch AI the Somnium Files. That's right. Boy, did we have a lot of things happen.
Tessa!
Thank you, Ota. It's thanks to you.
That's right. It's not like you can do whatever you want just because you're the police.
Just because you're the police?
Maybe not, but you better keep your promise.
There's a family photo. Neither of us can figure out what the sauce is. I love the, like, secret sauce in the Matsushita diner. It's really good. Iris. Let's take a peek at her. She's standing next to me. Oh my god, he does. He's, like, chunky. Oh, that's really good. Let's take a peek at Ota. It's Ota. He looks pretty nervous. Let's chat with Ota. Hey, let's fucking talk about that thing in the Nile message.
So let's hear it. What is that thing?
That thing?
Don't play dumb. You sent that message to Iris.
Oh,
Literally...
Date, will you do me a favor?
The best scenes in these are where everybody just says nothing and stares. It's so fucking funny. It's a little bit like awkward The Office humor, but it just works so well.
What?
There's a picture on the counter, right?
Yeah, I already looked at it, dude.
Yeah, and?
I want you to take a good look at it.
Okay.
The photo.
Yes, the photo.
He's gonna fucking hit me over the back of the head or some shit, isn't he? He's gonna fucking tase me again. Yeah, he's gonna fucking get me. Yep! Jesus! Jesus Christ! God damn this game!
head is pounding. What time is it?
The day has turned over. It is Monday, 2:50 a.m.
Oh no.
You've been unconscious for nearly 5 hours.
Ota got me, didn't he?
He did. He struck you over the head with the walk.
Little bastard. Why did he do that?
I wonder I wonder if like any one of those dialogue options would have made that happen as he tried to deflect, or like I just happened to pick the one that got me donked in the head.
I don't know, but afterward he ran off with Iris.
How do you know?
You had lost consciousness, but I was still watching. I recorded video of the incident. Take a look.
That's handy.
Tessa, wait! I'll get the car.
You witch! You stay away from my boy!
Hey, Mayumi?
Tessa! What's wrong? Did something happen?
No, everything's fine.
What did she do?
Okay, let's go.
I do like that.
Ota.
I know that we didn't like it, the animation didn't look right, but I love the vibe that she just be like oh, I'm so glad Molly was better.
Why didn't you chase them?
Sorry, that's the funniest thing I can imagine. When my eyeball pops out and this tiny gummy bear just runs.
I'm sorry.
You should have jumped out of my eye and ran after them.
I couldn't move. The mechanics controlling my ambulatory motion were short-circuited by the blow to your head.
Well, that's awfully convenient.
Date, the boss is calling.
Oh, how am I gonna report this one?
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency.
Oh, fucking god, it's yep.
Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video. I sent the address to Iba.
I don't. It keeps happening. No! It keeps happening.
Iris. No, that's...
The criminal is streaming this live.
Iba, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto District.
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
I wonder if he can get there faster because, like, maybe the Matsushita Diner is closer. So maybe he can actually get there this time and stop it. I kept my foot to the gas the whole time. I could feel the sweat on my palms. The engine raised a high-pitched scream, but I could barely hear it. My heartbeat was pounding in my ears, shaking me to the core. How much time had passed? The feeling of time itself had disappeared. Eventually, the car reached a long bridge, shortly after the image changed.
That sick bastard!
Haha, yeah, she sure is.
Tessa, hold on! I'll save you!
Yeah, no, that line is...
Ota!
That delivery is fake as hell.
Stay away from Tessa!
And also, like, he does that, and then there are no
Dante,
sounds of
we've
conflict.
almost reached the destination.
Please, please let me make it in time.
Oh, holy shit. Yeah, holy shit. I wondered if since we got knocked out closer, we could make it this time. I really just expected him to, like, crash through the door, which would have been really funny. Oh, Jesus! Uh-oh!
You okay?
No, he's not.
Date.
Where did they go?
Through the back door.
Just hang on, Ota. Help is on the way.
Don't worry. Iris is alive. Backup is en route to this location. Date, pursue the culprit.
Oh, hey, I'm probably...
Alright, I'm on it.
I'm gonna have some fucking QTEs, aren't I? I'm gonna have some fucking QTEs. Oh, okay, or not, I guess.
Any traces of the culprit?
I was so ready to be... Ooh, sorry, it's a little cold down here. I keep getting the shivers.
Still nothing. We also didn't catch the culprit on any of the surveillance cameras. They probably got away through the back alley.
While wearing a polar bear costume.
Maybe they took it off and threw it in the ocean.
Boss seems to love this they throw it in the ocean theory.
If it were filled with something heavy, it would sink to the bottom.
Yeah, I honestly think that there's gonna be another route where I get there even sooner and I actually get to do a QTE. Which is kind of a cool, because like I was sort of wondering how they would deal with like a flow chart if they're not gonna establish something like the morphogenetic field. Like you can just do it and not like explain it, and that's fine because plenty of other games do. But I kind of like the way that they have these scenes play out is like some of these things are inevitable. Like, yes, they are going to go to this warehouse. Yes, you're going to get knocked out. But the difference is in, like, how close are you to the destination? How soon can you get there? Because there could even be one where, like, it doesn't take as well and he's not knocked out for as long. Like, so, it's interesting. It's a good game is what I'm saying. Okay. She has a computer on her desk. The type that has a monitor built in. Okay. I don't know why Ota keeps doing a funny assault. Let me peek at Boss. Boss is sitting on top of her desk. From this angle, it looks like you should be able to see up her skirt, but you can't. Psst, psst, psst. Not that I would want to. Alright, well, okay, at least you're not weird to your boss. About Iris and Ota. Yeah, hey, are they
They were
okay?
taken to Central Hospital. Ota's surgery went well. He's in treatment now.
Well, that's good.
He's stable, nothing life-threatening. Iris, though.
Oh, no.
Is she still in surgery?
Yeah.
Iris's left eye was forcibly removed. Because the optic nerve is connected to the brain, the surgery will take some time to complete.
If she gets a funny AI friend, I will pee. Yeah, let's talk about Okira Fishery.
You should ask Aiba about that.
Yes, I have already done some research. Okiura Fishery is owned by the Okiura we know. Renju's father created the company.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju.
I just don't believe that.
The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management.
Like, it just seems like too much. Like, there's no such thing as a coincidence in a murder story, you know what I mean?
In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father.
It's
and it
all
was
too much
instead
coincidence
given
to
to
not
other
be something.
persons.
So it's a coincidence the criminal chose that location?
It's...
Unknown.
Yeah, hey, about So. I sort of forgot how he was doing.
So,
Oh.
Sejima?
Yeah, okay.
He was in Iris' Somnium yesterday.
I sort of forgot if he was dead yet or not.
Right. But Iris says she's never met him.
Why not ask So about it?
So lives in Azabu, right? I guess I could.
I love, like, I guess I could. Has CSI found anything at the warehouse?
It's still ongoing, but they haven't found anything of note yet.
Yeah, I forgot about that funny dream.
Date, Aiba, go to the warehouse again and investigate. You two might be able to find some useful clues.
Have you contacted Hitomi and Mayumi?
Of course. Hitomi's at the hospital, waiting for the surgery to finish.
And Mayumi?
She was at the hospital earlier, waiting for Ota to get out. I think she went back home to get some clothes and things for Ota's hospital stay.
Date, last night, Mayumi left the diner to chase after Iris and Ota. Perhaps she knows something.
Yeah, she might. Let's listen to Mayumi's story.
At least her little boy isn't dead. Yeah, I want to hear from Representative Akira Fishery. Hey, what the fuck?
They're giving statements at HQ right now. The line is pretty long.
You could just talk to Mizuki.
Right. She's part of the Okaura family, too. Oh, speaking of. Hey, boss. Did you end up sending anyone to take care of Mizuki yesterday?
Jeez, you're finally getting around to asking that? Yes, she's fine. I had one of our new recruits take her. She took her back to your house, so Mizuki should still be there.
So Mizuki's at home.
And I'm fairly certain she's furious with you. After leaving her alone with Mama, I mean.
I should go investigate.
Alright, boss. I'm going to investigate all this.
Got it. We're counting on you.
Let's go, Aiba.
Roger that.
My gut says go talk to Mizuki in our horrible little apartment. But so Sejima seems pretty... It seems like it's pretty important. I'm gonna go with Sejima, because I'm sure at some point I'll come back and do these other ones if it locks me out. But I really want to know what's up with him.
How did you get in?
I teleported here.
Hopped over the fence.
Oh, God.
That's trespassing, you know.
My baseball landed in your backyard. I was just trying to get it back.
I hate him. Bodyguard. Peep. The bodyguard is standing completely still, emotionless. A garden stone. That's a big moss ball. No, actually, it's a well-manicured tree. He must be into topiary. A garden lantern.
Well, that is strange. Why is Reika from the Cabaret Club over there?
That's a lantern. It doesn't look anything like her.
It's not a big moss ball. There's a garden lantern. Mansion. The Sejima residence. Okay. There's an arch-shaped stone bridge over the pond. Pond? A
Look,
pond.
Aiba. A giant salamander.
Mr. Sejima is a wealthy man. Perhaps it is his pet.
Really?
Hey, where's this big fucking salamander? Is it real? I want to see it. There's a small island in the center of the pond. Date is not allowed to turn around. Tree. A tree. Let's chat with this bodyguard first. I'm sure he's not gonna say anything to me, but do you know Iris Sagan?
No.
Oh wow, I didn't actually think you talked.
It's this girl.
I showed him the picture of Iris I had.
Cute.
What was that?
Nothing.
You just said cute, didn't you?
I did not.
So he's too tall and too stiff. He's got a 45-degree range of motion in any direction.
You did.
Date. Date. Do we need to talk about pots and kettles, my boy?
Did not. Did. I said shoot.
Why would you say shoot?
Look, I said I don't know her, all right?
What's your boss's relationship with the Kumakuras?
I don't know anything. Even if I did, I couldn't tell you. I'm sworn to confidentiality.
About So's alibi.
Congressman Sejima was at home all Friday and Saturday.
How about from last night until this morning?
He was in his bedroom, resting.
Can you prove that?
My word should be enough.
Okay,
Iba,
but it's
are there any
literally
security
not.
cameras in the mansion?
There are several. But for some reason, they are all powered off. There is no image data for the past few days.
Really? That's too suspicious to ignore.
Alright, so let's fucking talk. Do you know Iris Sagan?
I don't. Who is that?
I showed him the picture of Iris I had.
This girl. Do you recall seeing her?
No, I've never seen her.
Yeah, it's really cool, epic, and normal for these things to happen.
I detect no noticeable rise in So's body temperature.
This guy's a politician. Lying is his job.
Well, true.
Date says, fuck the government. How about your connection with the Kumakuras? Let's just fucking talk about
I
it.
told you yesterday. My relationship with them is perfectly legitimate.
I don't think you can have legitimate dealings with the Yakuza. Like, I just don't think that's possible. It's just like, oh, my dealings with Al Capone are perfectly above board. Like, no, fuck you.
Hey, Iba. You were still in the middle of the story about So selling and buying the Kawasaki land.
Oh, we can continue that later.
Where were you at 3 AM this morning?
Here, sleeping, of course. Why? What happened?
Yeah, right. It's like, I just don't think you can look me in the eye and honest to God say, like, yeah, I work with the Yakuza, but it's okay. Like, no, it's not. Like, it's literally just, it's not. If you needed things to be done legally and, like, normally, you would just do them legally and normally. So, like, I think you're full of shit, old man.
Did you not see the news?
No, I've been reading a book. I don't know what happened, but whatever it was, I had nothing to do with it.
Are you finished here?
I'm just getting started.
You won't get anything, no matter what you ask. So Sejima has nothing to do with your case.
It's my job to decide that, not yours.
Okay. I didn't want to get rough. But if I need to, I'll feed you to the koi.
Oh, I'm shitting my pants.
I'd like to see you try.
Date, he's not all talk.
What?
Check his body.
X-ray! Oh Jesus, he has a
This guy has a handgun.
fuckling gun.
It is, of course, real and loaded.
Hey, but I have like a stupid cool
So you're
feature
carrying,
gun,
huh?
so.
What are you talking about?
Don't act dumb. I should have you arrested for firearm violation.
What a world.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The gun you have on you.
I don't have a gun.
I know that you do.
You got a way to prove it?
I could search you.
Oh yeah? How? You need a warrant for that.
Are you finished? If you are done here, I'd like to ask you to leave.
Date, I don't believe we can accomplish anything further here. It's better for us to return to HQ.
This is why I hate politicians.
I love looking at Date's face. It's so nice to see him. Okay, well now I'm gonna go to the Date residence because I want to talk to Mizuki. I feel like she's gonna fucking attack me the second I walk in the door, and that's gonna be funny. I love to see the protagonist.
Hey, Mizuki. Could you take a break?
I love her.
I want to ask you something.
Oh, yes! Yeah! Here's my fucking crazy person wall! Oh, it's a little bit more organized than I thought, which means that I do respect it a little bit more, but it's so fucking funny. Yeah, hey, he definitely fucking sleeps on the couch. Oh, he definitely sleeps on the couch. Because, like, I was wondering if there was, like, a secret hidden door back here that led to, like, a little, you know, no. My man sleeps on the fucking couch. God, that's the funniest thing possible. Mizuki's still working her muscles. She's working her muscles to beat the fuck out of me. Where's the officer who dropped you off? Yeah, she's not gonna fucking talk to me. About Ota and Iris? Yep. About the fishery? Nope. 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 You're mad at me, aren't you?
Listen, I get it. I'm really sorry, Mizuki. Yesterday, I went to meet up with the Yakuza gang. The Kumakuras. Remember Mama said Renju had some connection with them? So I went to question them. But of course, I couldn't take a little girl with me. You understand, right?
I'm not afraid of any Yakuzas.
Oh, sweetie.
I'd make their hearts stop beating in 3 seconds.
Girls shouldn't talk like that.
That's awfully sexist of you.
One of these days, she is going to rip Date's head from its neck, and I think that he deserves it.
This is why no one thinks you're attractive.
I'm attractive.
Uh-huh, keep telling yourself that. That's why you haven't had a girlfriend in 4 years.
My girlfriend is a ninja. You know, she's just hiding in the shadows.
Sure. So what do you want to ask me anyway?
Let me take a peek at her. Mizuki sitting on the bench. Oh, thank God I can talk about his crazy person corkboard. There's a corkboard on the wall.
You watch weird videos when I'm not around, don't you?
Weird videos.
Something about cuckoldry?
No. Those are husbandry videos. You know, like animal husbandry, raising livestock.
I will admit, Date, that is equally as weird in a sort of other direction.
Anyway, don't touch my computer without permission.
A PC. My hard drive is full of animal husbandry videos. I hate him so much. Okay. Date, who downloads porn? Who keeps it on file? Girl, what? A desk. There's a chair next to the desk. Bench press. The weight's a real iron. The total weight is 220 pounds. Jesus Christ! Not that I can actually bench. That's fucking hilarious. Mizuki's fucking ripped. I heard that Mizuki was ripped and that Mizuki has a six-pack. A trash can. I want a three-seat sofa. A three-seat sofa I also use as a bed. I've been sleeping here for 4 years. Jesus Christ. Mizuki took over my bed. That's so fucking funny. It's Adore Rabbit, a stuffed rabbit. It's a character Mizuki likes. I guess there's no point getting into it. Audio equipment for an audio file. Someone help budget my life. The speakers themselves are actually mostly hollow.
4 years ago, Mizuki used to hide in them to scare you, didn't she?
Yeah, and I would scold her every time.
She hasn't done such childish things lately.
Good news for me.
You think so? I imagine that a part of you actually misses it.
James. Oh, I want to look at the corkboard. Cushions.
It's cold. I'm going to catch a cold over here.
A cushion on the sofa. Armchair. A one-seater sofa. That has to be a pun. Right. That's gotta be a pun. A bed. Mizuki sleeps there every night. There's a bra hanging from the ceiling. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's what I thought. Yep. No, wait. Just lighting equipment. Why is he so horny? I hate him so much. Kitchen. A kitchen. There are seasonings and cooking equipment lying around. It's a pot.
Hey, Mizuki, could you get rid of the Cleone in there?
Aw, do I have to?
Yes. If it were just 1 or 2, I'd let it slide, but there's 100 in there.
It's not my fault they started breeding.
My refrigerator. It's packed with beer, food, and a bunch of Cleone. I don't remember what Cleone is. It's like a drink or something, but I don't remember what it is. Three-seat sofa. There's a three-seat sofa in the center of the room. Okay. A bench press. Alright, Mizuki. Mizuki sent... Oh, I already looked at her. Hey, where's the officer who dropped you off?
Where's the officer who dropped you off?
I told her to go home.
Okay, Mizuki. Girl, what?
I said I would call her to check in.
Okay.
Why are you disappointed? Did you want to meet her?
It's not like that.
You wanted to see her boobs?
I love the read on that. You wanted to see her boobs?
I thought you were more into small boobs, pervert.
I like big boobs too.
I suppose you are what they call a tit man.
I'm gonna be here meditating for the next 20 to 30 minutes to try and clear these words from my brain and my soul. I can't handle this. I can't. Boobus. About Ota and Iris.
I saw the video. The one at 3 a.m. last night.
Yeah, you are here just in time for Cringe.
Ota is amazing. I'm changing my mind about that guy.
I like that Mizuki hung out with him even though she thinks he's like lame and cringe. Cringe and fail.
Ota's out of intensive care. Iris is still... But I know she'll be okay. Iris's surgery will definitely be a success.
You stay positive, even if there's no reason to be. It's one of your good qualities, Date.
What?
I believe it. Iris is going to be just fine.
About Okira Fishery.
Okira Fishery is a company Grandpa made. I don't think Daddy had anything to do with it, though. Grandpa died 17 years ago. Someone else is running that company now. They aren't family.
I know, this is a video game. What kind of person was your Grampy?
I never met him. He died before I was born. But Daddy did tell me stories.
What kind of stories?
Back when Grandpa was in Great-Grandma's tummy, she was on a passenger ship that got shipwrecked in a storm. She had to have the baby out on the ocean.
On the ocean?
Yep. And then Grandpa was raised by dolphins.
Huh?
By the time he was 10, he was catching fish with his bare hands. And then Grandpa got up on land and learned language and culture and stuff. And then he decided to start up Okira Fishery.
Sounds like a tall tale.
Yeah, Grandpa was a legend. All the fishermen and sailors respected him.
That can't be true. But there's a part of me that's thinking, maybe. After all, Mizuki herself seems superhuman. She's an extremely strong baby. I'd believe her grandpa was an incredible man. Bye, Mizuki.
Thanks for talking with me, Mizuki. It was helpful.
Was it?
I have to continue the investigation, so...
Wait, you're leaving me again? I'm coming with you.
No.
Why?
I can't involve you. This might be dangerous.
It's okay, I'm strong.
She is I feel like if Mizuki was there when Ota tried to fucking bean me with that pan, she would have just like punched him so hard he died.
You know how strong I am, right? You were the one who knew how special I was before anyone.
Wow. It was 1 year ago. I noticed something strange when Mizuki came home from school. Date really must give her abandonment issues because it seems like he's just like peace. I mean, again, they're only roommates.
Hey, what happened?
Oh, I think they do, Nick.
Who did this to you?
I do briefly want to mention, like, I love her look here, just simply because, like, it's something I would have wanted to wear when I was, like, 11 or 12. Like, the double-layered shirt, the little shorts, but, like, with the tights underneath so that you don't get sent home for, you know, dressing scandalously. It's really good.
Some kids at school, 5 or 6 of them,
oh, kids wear stripes!
they said I was a weirdo because I don't live with my mom and daddy. And they teased me. And I got mad, and...
It's wearing... So, the thing is I, like, legitimately cannot wear long sleeves. Like, they have to be extremely baggy, or I straight up can't wear long sleeves. But it is peak fashion.
I told them to go away, and they hit me.
Tell me their names.
Jesus Christ, Dante's like, I'm gonna fucking kill these kids.
I'll teach the little punks a lesson.
Date, wait.
Nearly threw hands with an 11-year-old.
Adult intervention will not solve this problem. Mizuki has to deal with this problem herself.
It might solve the problem, but not in the way that... Because when I say, like, big long sleeve, I mean, like a cardigan or something with, like, really loose sleeves. If it's, like... it's a weird sensory thing. But that's just, that's me. I mean, this used to be, like, my preferred fit. But... now I'm a weird adult who can't wear long sleeves.
Mizuki, come on. It's time to train.
That's the fucking funniest outcome to
What?
this.
I'm gonna teach you how to kick their asses. We're starting right now. Get ready.
Why the shrine?
The shrine is the perfect place for special training.
It is?
You feel better when you train in quiet, serene places like this.
Sure, whatever.
I love it.
First, I'm going to teach you 4 secrets to becoming stronger.
Oh my god, yes, 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 it's his stupid voice.
Follow these 4 rules, and you will acquire power beyond your wildest dreams.
Date, are you playing a character or something?
I'm not Date. While we're in training, I am Master.
I love him. Okay, Mokujin, a training dummy. A tree. Where are they at? Oh, I guess they really are just in some random fucking shrine. Okay.
What does it say?
When riding an elevator, mashing the door close button doesn't actually do anything. That's what it says.
You're lying. Aren't you?
Hey, Mizuki, can you fucking read? Lantern. A lantern. The stone monument. There's something engraved here, but I can't read it. Chozuya.
Hey, Date, what's that?
It's a chozuya. This is where you wash your belly button in the sacred water before you visit the shrine.
Belly button?
Yes, absolutely. In Shinto, the belly button is said to be the dirtiest place. That is why, before praying, you have to cleanse yourself.
I see. My belly is holy. I didn't mean for that to rhyme.
A Shinto shrine. Looks rather solemn. Mizuki looks skeptical. Bless her heart. Mental preparation is important.
In a fight, you must first be victorious in your mind.
Oh, okay. I will go poke at the Chozuya.
Like thinking I'm not gonna lose?
Exactly. I do the same mental preparation before going to a strip club.
I hate him so much.
Before I go in, if I tell myself that they're all out of my league, then they will be.
Her face!
The mental fight has begun the moment I put my hand on the door.
I hate him so much.
Yeah, I see.
I know.
Actually, no. That's stupid.
I want him to stop being horny in front of a child so bad.
Date, I wish you wouldn't lie to her while she's impressionable. Your story about the belly button? She trusts you, you know.
She'll catch on eventually.
Wow. You wash your hands and face here. Definitely not your belly button. It's such a dad thing to do. Date is such a terrible father figure, but sometimes he knocks it out of the park. Your everyday life is of dire importance.
What? Why?
The best training you could ever have is to be mindful during your everyday life. Diet and exercise form a strong body. And if you are always maturing intellectually and emotionally, you will always be able to anticipate your enemy's first move.
I get it. But you're so messy. Does that mean you can't fight?
Hark, the blowing of the wind through the trees.
You can't just say something cool to avoid my question.
Oh, but he sure can. The key to victory is to kill the heart.
Like, when you get into a fight, aim for the heart?
I swear to God, Mizuki's gonna take that and she's just gonna punch somebody in the fucking chest.
No, it's the opposite. You must kill your own heart, Mizuki.
What do you mean?
If you are going to fight, you must suppress any mercy or emotional attachment. If you have even a mote of sympathy within you, it will be impossible to fight to your potential. Do not think of your opponent as a man. Think of them as a target, a punching bag or a board.
Cool lessons to teach a child.
Just a punching bag. Huh.
Being quick to act is crucial.
Mizuki, do you know how to win any fight against any opponent?
Don't get in a fight in the first place?
That is a respectable answer, but no. The way to win any fight is this. Hit them first, and hit them hard enough to finish them.
I kinda get it, but...
Of course, I'm not saying that's how you should behave. But thinking about this will make a big difference in a real fight.
Yeah, okay, I get it, but... Seriously, Date, are you like acting or something?
Not Date, Master.
Master.
Anyway, practice these 4 truths, and you will get stronger.
This sounds like a scam.
Believe in me. If you do as I say, you'll be thanking me in time.
Believe in the me that believes in you.
Are you sure?
Right, how about we do a baseline test? Show me what you've got.
Huh? How?
Let's see. How about you throw a punch? I can guess your strength from that.
If you say so, I'll give it a shot.
First, close your eyes and concentrate.
Oh my God.
Like this?
Exactly. Then, punch forward.
I love his stupid...
Huh?
Oh my God, that fucking sprite is so good.
How is that? You don't have to be nice. I know I'm weak.
Hey, by the way, did you swing back at those bullies?
No, I didn't do anything. There were a bunch of them. I didn't think I could.
I see. She doesn't know her own strength.
Mizuki's got a fucking stand, bro.
I suppose not.
Mizuki, let's just say I think you should be more confident in yourself.
Really?
But never ever strike your master. That is a must.
I love Dante like, I can't get into a fight with this child. I'll fucking lose.
Yeah, you're right. In fact, you're so strong you scare me sometimes.
Well then,
No, I can't take you with me.
why not?
Because I took responsibility for you. I promised Renju. I can't put you in danger.
That's not fair. Bringing up Daddy.
Iris and Ota feel the same way. They don't want you hurt either. You have to understand, Mizuki. If I need your help, I'll let you know when the time comes.
Really?
Yes,
Promise?
I promise. Let's go, Iva.
Where to?
Who might you be?
Oh, I suppose I should introduce myself more formally.
Have we not... Did we not meet her in this time? What? Hold on. I thought we did. Huh. Yeah, I thought we met her already. Huh, okay.
At least something a little more than flashing your badge.
Oh, okay.
My name is Kaname Date.
Mr. Date. What can I help you with?
It's Mayumi, Ota's mother. She has a picture frame next to her. Well, it's in her hand, but okay. About last night.
Last night? What time?
Before 10 p.m.
Oh, I was already asleep by 10.
You were sleeping? That can't be.
Ota.
You left the diner to chase after Ota and Iris. I saw the whole thing with my own left eye.
Left eye? Not both your eyes?
Well...
Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't go anywhere last night. I was asleep. I was dreaming.
Oh, maybe.
Dreaming?
Yes. A very nostalgic dream.
About that photo.
Oh, this?
As Mayumi spoke, she turned the photo
This
towards
is a
me.
family photo from when Ota was still small. I wanted to look at it again.
Why can I not parse that as a face? What is up with that?
I'm a horrible mother. I've always caused trouble for my husband and Ota. They've helped me so many times. I am
Okay.
such a burden. But they were always smiling. They were so kind. I remember a gift they gave me one Mother's Day. They knew how much I liked floral patterns. So they gave me this apron and a kitchen knife. Oh, I was so happy.
Oh yeah, her cottagecore knife. I love it.
I was crying and smiling, and that's what this photo is from. It's kind of embarrassing, but isn't it such a nice photo?
Ma'am, what is up with your fucking husband?
Yes. That's very nice, Mayumi.
Are you done packing?
Packing? What are you talking about?
I thought you came here to pack some of Ota's things for his hospital stay.
Ota? At the hospital? My boy's fine. You shouldn't say things like that to a mother.
Okay. your husband?
Oh, who knows?
Date, I did some research on her husband, Ota's father.
Yeah, this is fucking weird.
His name is Matsushita Takaro.
Girlies, why does he look like that?
He died of myocardial infarction 5 years ago.
What? What is going on here?
What kind of dream?
It was when my son had just started elementary school. I had Ota run an errand for me, and he was taking so long, and I was waiting. My husband said it was nothing to worry about, but I couldn't take it anymore and went to look for him.
It is a bit Ace Attorney character.
I found him at a traffic signal, crying. He said he couldn't come home because the signal was still red. But it was one of those crossing signals you have to push. That boy didn't even notice it. He just stood in front of that red light.
That's a very cute kid thing to do.
So stubborn. So stupidly honest. Ah, that's my Ota. He was so cute. I couldn't help it.
Date, I noticed something. Can you look at Mayumi with the thermal imaging turned on?
Oh
Do you see
no. Uh-oh.
Part of her brain is blue.
Oh no.
That might be due to low blood flow in that part of the brain.
Oh no.
Which means...
Mayumi has an illness. I have checked her hospital records. For the past 6 years, Mayumi has been suffering from dementia.
Oh no.
dementia.
Symptoms vary considerably, but Mayumi appears to be afflicted by memory loss. She seems to be missing memories.
I see. So that's where those weird comments were coming from. Can she run a diner like that?
It isn't running.
What do you mean?
Matsushita Diner has been closed for 8 years. Matsushita Diner is near the Kabasaki district. It is not technically within the restricted area. However, after the chemical plant explosion, the number of potential customers must have dropped considerably. Before the accident, this diner managed quite well due to its proximity to Bloom Park. Patrons from Bloom Park would often eat here, being the cheaper option. But Bloom Park closed 8 years ago. The customers stopped coming, and then, naturally...
Does Mayumi not notice that the store is closed?
I do not think so.
Because of the dementia?
Yes.
I can't believe it.
Well, is that all? I have to start preparing for the dinner shift.
Mayumi stood and went to the kitchen.
Date, let's go. It's better that you leave things be.
You're right.
Mayumi's in the kitchen. Looks like she's cutting vegetables or something. Okay, well... I'm gonna go to the fucking hospital now. Cause... I mean... I don't wanna...
Are you okay?
Date.
The nurse told me you were here.
Yes, just resting. Iris's surgery was successful.
Oh, that's
They told
good.
me she would be fine. After I heard that, a weight left my shoulders, and I just collapsed.
It seems that she passed out and was brought here.
Yeah, the nurse told me.
but I'm fine now. I feel much better.
A bed. Equipment used for monitoring vital signs. It measures heart rate, blood pressure, and body temperature on the monitor. Cupboard. Curtain. Curtain uses a divider.
Peekaboo.
Pardon me?
When Iris was little, we used to play hide and seek. Seeing that curtain made me think about it.
Ah. A curtain uses a divider. I know, Hitomi's so sweet. There's an LCD TV on top of the bedside table. Bedside table. Alright. Let's take a peek at Hitomi. Hitomi's sitting next to the bed. She's not really sitting next to the bed. She is sitting on the bed. About Ota.
I am so thankful for Ota. No, words don't even do it justice. Ota saved Iris, didn't he? I heard the police talking about it. If Ota didn't go to the warehouse that night, Iris would be dead. I really don't even know what to say. It's frustrating that there isn't a bigger word for thank you.
Do you know anything about Iris and So?
So, Sejima? The politician?
Yes. We believe they might know each other.
I don't think so.
Yeah. About Iris.
Iris lost her left eye. They haven't found it yet. If the optic nerve and blood vessels are intact, they told me they might be able to restore it. But I'm thankful she's alive. When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had. While I was waiting for news from Iris' surgery, I started thinking about Monica. And I felt like I was going to lose my mind.
Yeah, that won't be important later.
That must have been very painful.
Yes.
About your alibi.
Hitomi, what were you doing around 3 a.m. today? I don't mean anything by it. I'm just doing my job.
I was sleeping at home. The police came and picked me up around 4 a.m. That's when I heard about all this.
Her testimony matches what was in the investigation material.
The cops came to pick her up around 4?
Correct.
How long does it take to get from Hitomi's house to the warehouse?
20 to 25 minutes by car.
Oh, my poor shoulders. I did a workout at like 1:30 last night because I had my workout clothes on and I was like, I'm gonna do it, but now my shoulders hurt.
And the polar bear ran out of the warehouse at around 3:15?
Correct.
If you're fast, you can just make it.
Do you suspect Hitomi?
Not necessarily, but...
I posted a picture in our friend group chat of the snow, and obviously, Rook, I know that your situation is much worse because it's like a bullshit gravel driveway, but I am so scared of having, because it's like 4 or 5 inches of snow, and I don't want to deal with it. Sorry, hold on. I think my dog is speeding around at the speed of zoomies, and I can hear her skittering around.
Oda was actually one of my students. I was his teacher in elementary school. Even back then, he had such a strong sense of justice.
Here comes justice!
Not that I'm one to say, but I believe he grew up to be quite an amazing young man. He risked his own life to save someone else. His mother must have raised him well.
Chair. A round chair. Hey, does this chair look like unreasonably small to anyone else? It looks so weird and tiny. Why does it look like nobody's ass would fit on that who's like a full-grown adult?
Sorry for asking you so many questions at a time like this.
No, it's fine.
I should go.
Oh, alright. I kind of thought we'd get a chance to talk to Ota, but okay. I guess we're going to the warehouse. I just want to say, since I'm, you know, I made a reference to Apollo's Justice, I do appreciate the much, like, the way greater simplicity of the way that this game handles, like, investigations as opposed to Ace Attorney, because, like, great game series. I feel so bad for Rook every time they're like, I don't fucking know what I'm supposed to trigger.
2 cars.
These cars have been parked here since before 3:17 a.m.
1 van and 1 station wagon.
Why does every car look like fucked up and old? Policeman, a police officer. I asked him about the investigation, but there's been no progress.
This station wagon is a stolen car.
Uh-oh.
Stolen?
Last night, the owner of the vehicle reported it stolen.
This is Ace Attorney's movement system is fucking terrible. It's terrible. There's so many, like, the web of places you can go makes no fucking sense. You have to click through so much shit to get anywhere. It's so bad. And, like, as far as I can tell, the original Ace Attorneys, particularly the original trilogy, really suffered from, like, we literally do not have enough space on this cartridge. And so I kind of get why it's like that, but it's like, I wish it wasn't like that.
It was stolen at 10:33 p.m. yesterday. The theft occurred in Fuchu, Tokyo, in the parking lot of Famisto, a convenience store along Koshu Highway.
The Famisto parking lot, huh?
Fuchu, huh?
The car was stolen while the owner was shopping inside the store. The vehicle's engine was on.
Fuchu like the prison, huh?
The doors might have even been unlocked, which would have made the theft easy for the culprit.
Turnabout Samurai is like the worst example of the movement system in that game, because there's so many locations and they're so weirdly connected to each other. It's so bad.
Who took the car?
Ota Matsushita.
Ota?
What?
Ota got into the car and drove off.
Nani?
The security cameras at the convenience store caught the entire incident. Ota's fingerprints were also found on the steering wheel of that car.
Hey, Ota, you're really bad at doing a crime.
There is no doubt that it was Ota.
The stream of the polar bear started around 3 a.m.
Correct. About 10 minutes later, Ota appeared on screen.
You know, I think the thing that worries me most about the fact that we can't find any of the eyes is I know in my heart of hearts we're going to have a horrifying scene at some point where, like, the killer has all of the eyes, and I know it's gonna be horrible. Like, they're gonna be in, like, jars, or that he's just gonna, like, have them, and I don't want it. I know what's
Ota
gonna
stole
happen.
a car at 10:33 p.m.
Because I'm like, okay, it's not just like, oh, I'm gonna carve it out because it's my calling card and I'll just dump it somewhere. No, that's a trophy.
That makes 4.5 hours until he appeared on screen.
Alright, the
Who
van.
owns the van?
The Matsushita family. It appears as though it was used for transporting ingredients and supplies.
Tessa, wait. I'll get the car.
Neon Hell Bunker full of eyeballs is a pretty good.
Ota's fingerprints
Is a pretty
were found on
good
the steering
bet.
wheel and gear shift. Iris's fingerprints were found around the passenger seat. Those were the only prints recently made.
Was there anything else found inside the car?
There was one thing.
What was it?
Ota's cell phone.
Ooh, excuse me.
The one he purchased 2 days ago in Akihabara. It slid under the driver's seat.
Where's the phone now?
Its data is being inspected and evaluated. I cannot find anything in the vicinity that could be a clue.
Me either. Let's check inside the warehouse.
No, I wanted to look around. Yeah, honestly, Ota's
Wow,
such a fucking
it's cold in here.
mess.
The air conditioners have stopped. However, the insulation in the walls has kept the room temperature close to what it was this morning.
I should finish this investigation before I freeze to death.
Well then, you had better get started.
The inspector is doing his duties as usual. We see each other a lot, don't we?
Yeah, wish it were under better circumstances. Too bad you're not a girl. This could be the start of something.
Hey, Kagami? You never know.
Yeah, thinking the same thing.
Hey, the fact that both of them are like, if only you were a girl, it's so... Do you have a family?
No, unfortunately I live alone. With a job like this, I don't really get the chance to meet new people.
It is closeted gay thinking. Oh, if only this person who I see all the time and have a, a genuine connection with was a girl. Oh, well. Oh, God. Sorry. Oh.
Once this case is wrapped up, how about you and I go to a cabaret club together?
Hey, Date? Date? Hey, Date? Hey, Date? That's a date.
Hey, now you're talking. You're buying, right?
Sure, I'll expense it.
I recorded that conversation. I will be sending it to the boss later.
On second thought, why don't we split it?
Aw, lame.
Any clues?
No, nothing so far.
I think it's really funny that, like, Kagami has sort of the same, like, we're not allowed to see his eyes, but he is, like, a character in his own right, which tickles me. Hey, what's your name?
Good one, Date.
Have I asked you before?
Yeah.
Wait, give me a second. It's coming back to me. It has something to do with glass?
Where are you getting this from?
I love that it's a joke between them. It's so good.
I have a pretty unique name.
What's your name?
Do you remember now?
Yeah, I think I've got it. It was 3 syllables. Something like 6 letters long.
You remember all that, but not my name? I
Honestly, Kagami, it's like this. I obviously, like, I know Dante's fucking with him, but, like, I would be the sort of person to, like, remember exactly how many syllables and how many letters and be like, I don't remember your fucking name. I'm so bad with names. The thing is, like, I'm bad enough with names that, like, I did believe that Dante was, like, not fucking with him. I just, like, legit couldn't remember his name. What's your name?
You still don't know?
No, not yet, but I've almost got it. 3 syllables, 6 letters. Kodaka. Right?
Not even close.
That name sounds familiar. Hey, what's your name?
Do you want me to just tell you?
That's what I fucking thought of. That's the Taken Woman Man! Hey, that's really good.
No, give me a hint.
Oh my god, please. I'm trying to... Oh my lord. Okay, hold on.
It starts with Ka.
Starts with Ka, 3 syllables, 6 letters.
You're making this sound like a riddle.
Is it... Kanaiza?
Yeah, sure, man. That's my name.
What's your name? His name is Kanaiza. Probably born between June 22nd and July 22nd. Hey, what's your name? That's my friend Kanaiza. I absolutely believe this, Rook. I think that more games should have something like this, and actually if it doesn't, it's a bad game. Games need more banter in general. That was one of the things that I really liked about the Outer Worlds, is like your companions would banter back and forth, and that banter would, you know, change significantly based off of who they were. It was such a refined system of the way that like games that like Mass Effect or Dragon Age would work, where like your companions would banter and bicker and whatever, but like it was way better. Anyways, The Outer Worlds is a good game. I actually might stream some of it at some point. I'm not gonna start over because I'm like partway through a game, but I need to like hold my hand to the fire and fucking finish it. So, you know, who knows, I might just like get into a mood and just stream it one day. That's where he was stabbed and went down. Oh, that must be Ota's blood. Okay. Policeman. Hey, aren't you, cold?
Yeah, some engineer from NRIPS created a jacket lined with heating wires.
Drips.
That keeps me warm. Nice, right? All the cops and inspectors around here are wearing them.
Hey, why doesn't Dante get one? Any progress on this investigation?
I checked this place point by point, but didn't find nothing.
Police officer.
A video camera and laptop. This is what the criminal used to stream.
Equipments.
All of these items have been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect from them. I have logged into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse. Okiura Fishery Co., Ltd. is listed as the owner. However, I found the password written directly on the router. Anyone who saw it could have used it. The tires of the forklift are clearly frozen to the ground.
I know I said this last time we were in the fishery, but like I really I really can't escape that feeling. I'm like, we gotta melt the ice and get the clue underneath it.
It hasn't been moved in a long time. What are you thinking?
Nothing. It just seemed noteworthy.
Forklift A. The forklift has stopped. It looks like it hasn't been moved in years. I don't know if this had... I don't know if this has anything to do with what happened this morning. Box. There's a cardboard box on the floor. There's nothing in it. A wooden box on the shelf. It's empty. I a little bit want there to be something akin to an escape room, just because I think it would make me happy. I just want to solve a crazy little puzzle. But like a puzzle that makes logical sense, you know? A hook is hanging from the ceiling crane.
That machine is used to cut ice.
Ice cutting machine.
We have gathered testimony from the workers regarding it.
Like, I just want Date to be, like, trapped somewhere where he's in, like, a dire situation. Like, it doesn't even have to be, like, a puzzle that I solve. Like, Date could get out of the escape room without my assistance. I just think it would be funny.
This has always been in the warehouse, so the suspect did not bring it here.
Like, what if the killer just, like, traps him in, like, a room or whatever, and he's like, ooh, seek a way out, or whatever. Haha, remember how I made Zero Escape?
Any fingerprints?
Nothing. No fingerprints have been found at the scene at all.
But see, that's bullshit, right? Because, like, Ota has those, like, little fingerless gloves, and he I mean, I guess you could argue that, like, then the bitch with the paws, the polar bear came and, like, wiped. I don't know. It seems silly.
This entire warehouse is clean.
I see.
Maybe it's like when it's cold, it's hard to get a print off of something because your hands are dry. I don't know. Forklift B. I don't see anything special about it. No, it's if you get in both the forklifts, you can do troll physics and take off into the sky. Ice cutting machine. An ice cutting machine. It's been here a while, so it wasn't moved.
3 a.m. this morning. Iris was lying right here.
If Ota hadn't come to save her, it would have been too late.
There's a fucking meme that's like about troll physics, and it's like something like you like interlock a forklift or whatever and just raise it up, and I swear to God the meme said something about troll physics. This is the workbench Iris was lying on. I can't find any clues here. Shelves.
There are only a few items on the shelf. Is this warehouse not in use?
Equipments. Video camera and laptop used for the stream. We probably can't find the culprit with these, though. I can't find any leads on the shelf. Shelves with boxes. Shelves packed with cardboard boxes. I asked the cop on the scene, and he said there wasn't anything special in them. There's a dark spot over there. Oh. Shelves with boxes. Shadows on the left catch my eye. Hey, what? Oil drum. An oil drum.
It really does look like Reika from that cabaret club in Nakamaguro.
Oh what part of her looks like a metal tube?
I'm so angry. What part of her looks like a metal tube? Oil drum. An oil drum. Probably not a clue this time. Ooh. Oh! Shadow. Ooh, night vision. Pew. Square object. Square object.
Huh. There's something there.
You should go pick it up.
Huh. I recognize this.
An Odoroki Man chocolate. You've been collecting them for 3 years. Each chocolate contains a special sticker inside. Years ago, you started buying them for Mizuki, but eventually, you got hooked on them. Even after Mizuki lost interest, you kept buying them.
That's a bittersweet memory. The Odoroki Man chocolate. Why is this here?
Perhaps we can use it as a clue. Let's investigate further.
Oh, it's freezing.
Date, we're at our limit. We've examined everything of interest here. Let's go elsewhere.
I agree.
Abyss headquarters. Yum. Date's sneeze was so powerful it froze the stream. It froze the stream because he was cold.
Before we reach HQ, let's summarize our investigation so far.
Dashboard.
These are tasty when they're golden brown.
Hash brown.
I believe you're referring to hash browns.
Dashboard. Wheel. The steering wheel. Center console. Center console. Glove box. The glove
Boxing
box.
gloves.
A boxer puts his boxing gloves in the glove box.
Okay, that's pushing it. About so.
There is only circumstantial evidence linking So Sejima to the new Cyclops serial killings.
Yeah.
I agree, but there has to be more to it. The Kumakuras had connections to both victims. So has a connection to the Kumakuras. There's a common link there. They have to be involved somehow. So also might have connections to Iris.
Because So appeared in Iris's Somnium?
Yeah.
About Mayumi.
Mayumi is suffering from dementia. If Mayumi followed Ota and Iris, it is highly likely that she saw the person in the polar bear costume. But...
She might not remember.
correct.
About Mizuki.
Mizuki did not have any new information about Okiura Fishery. Currently, it seems there is nothing linking that company to Renju.
I am wondering if we're gonna get her in a Somnium and it's gonna be like fucked up and decaying. If Fujikoshi does that, I'm going to cry.
Still, something's not right.
How about So?
I am more interested in the hired guns that So uses as bodyguards. I did some research and discovered that Mr. Sejima hires substantial security. If all of his security staff are this heavily armed, Yakuza gangs pale in comparison.
Is So trying to start trouble?
Unknown, but there is definitely more than he is letting on.
Any other information?
There is an important piece of news.
What is it?
The Odoroki Man chocolate found at the warehouse. Fingerprints were found on it.
Whose?
Mayumi Matsushida's.
Oh!
What?
Mayumi bought the chocolate at the convenience store 812 on Koshu.
As opposed to a 7-Eleven. I did also, I forgot that like 7-Elevens were like a brand in Japan because we don't have 7-Elevens up here where I'm at. We used to have them in Florida. Well, I guess I still have them in Florida, but like where I'm at, we don't have 7-Elevens. And it's definitely, oh, okay, sorry, my brother turned lights on. And it's so weird to like remember that they still exist.
This was captured on security footage. 812 stores are commonly called 8s. 8 is not far from the Famisto where Ota stole the station wagon.
Hold on a second. I'm having trouble keeping the facts straight.
Allow me to summarize.
Please.
The chocolate was purchased yesterday at 10:33 p.m.
That's the same time Ota stole that car.
Correct.
What conclusions can we draw from that?
Unknown. All that is known for certain is that Mayumi bought the chocolate at an 8 store last night. And that same chocolate somehow ended up in the warehouse.
Did she go there and drop it?
It is possible.
Well...
Sorry to interrupt your brainstorming, but there's a call from the boss.
Connect me.
Date, did you hear that Iris's operation is over?
Yeah, I heard about it at the hospital. She made it, right?
Yes, but she's still unconscious. She's currently in the ICU. No visitors allowed.
Alright.
Ota, however, seems like he can talk now.
He's out of treatment?
Yeah, he's in a general ward now.
Got it. I'll head over.
I'll meet you there.
Oda, I'm gonna fucking grab your little ass. We gotta fucking talk, bud. It is insane to me that it is only like 5 o'clock.
How are you feeling, Ota?
You know, surprisingly, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm still under anesthesia, so I don't have any pain.
He does look blitzed as hell.
Alright, that's good.
Ota, I'm sorry to put this on you right after your surgery, but can you talk to us for a minute?
Boss got right to business after introducing herself. I don't know why, but Ota seemed almost happy to answer. Maybe it was the drugs, maybe it was the high from surviving a life or death situation, or maybe it was because he saved Iris.
Yeah, sure.
God, it's so funny, he looks blitzed as fuck. Boss is standing on the other side of the bed. Did you find any new clues?
If I did, I would have told you already.
Okay, Ricky saying that he looks like every boy at your high school does remind me that he actually, like, without the hat, does look like somebody I went to high school with. Anything you want to ask, Ota?
I'll leave this to you, Date.
Okay, thanks. Why are you fucking here then? Why did you come here?
I'm kind of interested in Ota.
In me?
You protected the woman you love. That's not easy to do.
And you also whacked me over the head with a walk, you little shit.
I wanted to meet the brave little hero.
Hero?
Little? I'm 24.
To me, you're still little.
Hey, about the walk, fucking
oh, yeah.
grabs him.
You hit me over the head with that walk, didn't you?
Oh, that was... I thought I needed to protect Tessa, so...
So you hit a police officer over the head with a fucking weapon?
Isn't there something you want to say to me?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
No, that's not how this interaction goes. That's... What?
It's okay. But you're not gonna get a second chance.
I won't do it again.
You better not. Why'd you fucking do it in the first
I swear
place?
on Ganesha.
You should swear to a god that's a little closer, kid.
Pick a god. Date's like, pick a god and pray. Listen, okay. I'm not saying Date needs to be, like, mean or aggressive, but, like, even if I wasn't an asshole, I would need a better answer than, like, oh, I thought she was in danger. Like, no, what? Why would, no, why did you, I mean, that's not answering any of my fucking questions. Hey, who stabbed you?
Were you watching the stream? A big polar bear.
Yes, I'm talking about who was inside. Did you see them?
No. Whoever it was probably wearing that costume to hide their identity.
Did you hear about Iris?
Her surgery was successful, right?
Yeah, thanks to you. If you weren't there, Iris would have been in real trouble.
I'm Tessa's biggest fan. Any fan would have done what I did.
Soup.
It's nothing special. It's as normal as garlic and ramen.
I think that depends on preference.
Honestly, I'm a little bit scared of my new power. When I locked eyes with that polar bear, I saw him start shaking. He saw how strong I was and got scared, no doubt.
Ota's body temperature is rising.
He's embellishing his story quite a bit.
I love so much when, like, a character says something and then, like, Aiba pops up and he's like, hey, Date, just by the way, like, he's totally full of shit, and it's so funny.
I think we can let that go today.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, about that thing on Nile, we got to talk about it, buddy. You got a lot of fucking secrets. Oh, excuse me.
Sorry. I promised that I wouldn't tell anyone.
Okay, but I'm like a police officer.
Then I'll tell Iris about your fake accounts. You know what happens after that, right? Everything you built up here is gonna come crashing down.
Oh, yeah, it's really funny with Ota. Like, he's clearly like a bad liar and not really a great actor, but I cannot help but to fact check his little ass.
But I can't tell you.
Why not? Calm down and think about it. The criminal who attacked Iris is still out there. Iris might have seen the criminal's face. Whoever did this might come back to kill her.
No.
If you want to protect her, the fastest way is for us to catch this guy. But to do that, I need information.
Yeah, like what?
Okay.
What happened after you left Matsushita Diner?
You mean after hitting you with the walk?
Yes.
Yes.
I took Tessa in the van and we ran away.
Why?
I drove for a while, then we decided to take a breather.
Where? What?
I parked the car at Famisto on Koshu. I told Tessa I was gonna go in and buy something to drink. I got out of the car, and I went inside. But then, I heard Tessa screaming. Ota, help! I ran out of the store as fast as I could. But the car was driving away! I looked around, and I saw there was a car with its engine still on, and...
The station wagon, right?
Yeah. Before I even realized what I was doing, I was behind the steering wheel.
I'm gonna say it, and this is maybe controversial. If you leave your car on, running, and unlocked while you go into a store, and some stupid little 24-year-old simp goes and steals it, you deserved it. Turn your fucking car off. Turn your car off. Lock your car. Take your keys. It's bad for the environment to leave it running. Why would you, like, it's not, like, it's not that much of a pain in the ass to start your car. Like, I don't understand people who do this. This was my biggest, so, the couple times that I've visited New York, I was driving in Brooklyn once, and people love to double park, but they, like, double park and then leave their fucking car running because, like, that's somehow acceptable. And I'm like, no. You're in the fucking road, you're not in your car, and it's parked in your car. Like, I hate you bitches so bad. Oh, people in New York do not know how to park, and it's animalistic. It is animalistic. Stop with the fucking double parking.
I didn't mean to steal it.
If I was like a meaner person and thought I could get away with it, I would just go like with a fucking baseball bat and just like knock the windows off of people's car who double park. It's the worst. The fucking roads are so chaotic all the time in New York, and it's like, you're gonna make it worse? You're gonna make it worse. Oh!
I just needed to borrow it.
I got a lot of feelings in my little body.
The time was 10:33 p.m. Now we know why Ota stole the station wagon.
About the Odoroki Man chocolate. I took the chocolate out of my pocket and showed it to Ota.
Does this jog your memory?
It is like a huge pet peeve. I was in Brooklyn and I was looking for a place to park, and I finally found a place, and I was just going around and around in circles, like around my destination, trying to find it, going blocks and blocks, and trying to like, because I was using like Google Maps, and so Google Maps was like, okay, you're here, bye. Of course, there's nowhere to park right next to my destination, so I had to go find someplace. And so I'm like going around in circles trying to make sure that I'm like close enough that I can walk. And then I park and it starts raining and I just like started sobbing. Because I was like, this fucking sucks so bad. It was like the worst, most overwhelming experience of my life. It was terrible. Anyways, let's talk about this chocolate.
Oh, Dad.
What? Do you know something about it?
What is up with this bird in the fucking Speedwagon hat?
You don't have to show me the thermograph. It's written all over his face.
Absolutely.
After stealing the station wagon.
I took the car, then drove out onto Koshu, but...
It's not fucking weed, you piece of shit stoner. That's like the funniest image in the world.
I couldn't find the van anywhere. I searched for what felt like hours.
You didn't contact the police?
I thought after I hit you.
You shouldn't have worried about that.
But that's all that I was thinking at the time. I thought that if I called the cops, they'd arrest me.
Okay, you also stole a car. Like, yeah, Ota. Now, I'm not here to pretend like the cops would always make the right call, but like, you could say, hey, look, yes, I know I did some illegal things. I think that there is somebody in danger and I don't know where she is. You know, please go deal with that. It might work.
I wasn't thinking clearly. I was panicking. And that's why I didn't realize it right away.
Realize what?
My phone. I left my new phone in the car.
Why is that so important?
Because the phone had GPS on it. If I looked it up, I would find the location of the van.
Smart.
So I drove as fast as I could to an internet cafe and looked it up. That's when I found out my new phone was at a warehouse near the water. You know the rest.
After running into the warehouse...
Did you see me turn off the saw?
Yeah, but everything after that was off screen. What happened?
I honestly don't remember much. My mind went blank. I remember rushing the bear. And I think I was fighting him for a while. And we got tangled up. And then, before I knew it, he got me in the stomach with a knife.
I can't imagine the experience of being stabbed by a polar bear. I remember rushing the bear out of context. It's so funny. I'm just like... Obviously, like... I'm very suspicious of Ota, but I do feel a little bit bad about, like... I'm imagining the experience of, like... being stabbed by someone in a bear costume and having that moment of like, is this how I'm gonna die? Because like that's so fucked up. It'd be terrible. Yeah, it must be so weird. All right. Okay, about that thing. Boy, talk to me.
Remember when I told you about my day Saturday? I kind of lied a little.
What did you lie about?
When I got to Sunfish Pocket, I saw a sign that said the place was all rented out. That part is true. But after that, I said I went home, but I didn't. I was hanging out in Akihabara for a few hours.
It is very much like, hey, did I ever tell you guys about the time I got stabbed by a polar bear? It's so insane.
Is that when you bought your new phone?
Yeah.
Why did you hide that?
Because something happened after.
Identity of the polar bear.
Just to make absolutely certain, you didn't see who was in the suit?
No, I didn't.
Voice? Body type?
Nothing. Sorry.
Anything at all you can remember?
I'm sorry, I told you everything. I can't think of anything else.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Date, look.
Oh, come on. After all this, what is he trying to hide?
About that thing.
This must have been about 8:50. I was going to cross the intersection in Akiba, and I saw Mr. Okiura's car at the light. But when I got close, I saw Tessa driving it.
Iris was driving it?
Whoa! You surprised me!
I'm more surprised than you are.
Get in, loser. We're going shopping.
Is something wrong?
What do you mean? Hey, Tessa, do you have a license?
Oh, yeah, of course I do. Not have one.
You don't have a license?
Shh. Mr. Okiura asked me to run an errand. I had to borrow his car. Please don't tell anyone.
Okay.
You promise?
Anything for you. After that, the light turned green and she drove off.
Was Iris the only one in the car?
Yeah, it was just her. That's what I meant by that thing. An idle driving without a license is a huge deal. So I kept quiet.
About that thing.
Saturday at 6:15 p.m., Ota saw Iris and Renju together. They were leaving the Sunfish Pocket building. 2.5 hours later, Ota witnessed Iris driving Renju's car. What are your thoughts?
This is sounding really bad for Iris.
But consider the current circumstances. Iris had her left eye taken out by a criminal who is possibly the new Cyclops killer.
Wouldn't it be fucked up and evil
And
if she
Ota
did it
had not
herself?
reached her in time, she would have been killed.
That would be so fucked up and evil if she did it herself.
What is going on here?
Date, Ota is acting strange. I advise caution.
What do you mean?
Uh-oh. Oh my god. He's gonna fucking
I don't believe it.
He's holding a knife.
Why does he have that?
In any case, you know what you have to do now.
I know.
Let me go! Let me go!
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Shut up! Just let me go!
Boss!
Sleeping gas. Now you've done it. I can't question him like this.
There's one thing you can do.
But you can still get information inside his head.
It looked a little bit like Abyss braided gas. Let's fucking go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Dante, as you know, the limit is 6 minutes. Please do not go over it.
It's
Won't be a
so
problem,
turbo illegal.
But are you sure this is okay? Ota just came out of surgery.
If anything happens, I'll take responsibility.
But...
It's fine. Just get it done.
Me too.
Good enough for me.
God, Oh, I love Pewter. It's so like, oh, boss is gonna take responsibility? Let's do a human rights violation. Okay. If it fits, she sits.
Can you please take me with you? As long as I have Wi-Fi, I don't need anything else.
Sorry, we can't have pets.
Cold-hearted old man.
Is this the cold storage warehouse?
Okay. Hey, the music in here is really...
Seems to be.
not a manga cafe? Or an otaku shop?
No, but a warehouse is a commonly used location in live-action dramas.
You know a lot.
Predicting this, I did some research on Ota's taste.
I see. By the way, are you smaller?
Either that, or everything else is bigger. Interesting.
Hey, that's... Iris is about to be...
Stop right there! The heavens call. The earth cries out. The crowds roar. All calling on me to strike back against evil!
This is really good, but I also just want to say, how are you that small?
Hold on, Tessa! I will save you! Yeah!
Holy shit.
I will protect Tessa!
Is this from the stream we saw earlier?
This is Ota's memory of it. It appears to be a bit exaggerated.
Alright, let's help reproduce the memory.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Reproduce the fiery battle between Ota and the polar bear. Save Iris! Save the world!
Curse you, polar bear! I will vanquish you!
This one seems really fun. I mean, I love the, comic book dots. I can't remember what they're called. Words.
But if I rush in, I'll slip on the ice and fall!
How are you that small?
Like this.
Thank you, halftones.
Damn it! If I go in like that, I'll have nothing to show for it. All of it amounts to nothing. What will I do?
That's so fucking funny, Rook. I love that.
I don't know what that was exactly, but the knowledge you gained might be useful.
God, she's so fucking...
I did not want to use my local storage space for this.
But like... how are you that small? Oh my god. She's so fucking little.
The ice on the floor is slick.
Seems like maybe not the best thing to do right away. Oh my god, it's a bit, yeah, it's a big time because she's so small. Let's lie down. Oh shit.
Cowabunga! Did my body temperature melt the ice?
Iva, how hot are you?
Those who don't fight won't survive! Ah!
Holy shit. Okay. Here's our split. Holy shit.
Damn! He's too strong! It sucks, but this is war after all! Tessa! May the glory of victory be yours!
It's over.
I suppose we have no choice but to find the glory of victory.
Shining light. Escort him to the green shelf or the red shelf.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
An oil drum, though it is lying down.
One second. I did notice that it has ACET on it.
Acetone? ACET? What is this?
No, I don't want to die.
Yep.
I eventually stopped thinking. That's Tessa!
His little stupid shimmy.
Stand your ground! Oda Matsushita cowers to no one! I have to fight back with something!
Turn on the electricity. Okay. Power board.
It appears to be a power panel.
Fuck it, let's throw something.
This is an ice-cold one.
Aiba, aim for the switch.
It's literally feels like a mod. Like since I said speed, it's so funny. It's so extremely console commands.
Position target in the center and hit the switch. Position target in the center and hit the switch.
Freaking angle. Holy shit, Aiba.
Now it will move! I can't stand. I'm weak.
Did he really help Iris like that?
Regardless of the truth, right now, I am Ota's last hope. I have to help him up.
This is annoying.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
A remote control. It fell when Ota ran into the shelf.
She said I needed to help Ota get up.
Ota looks frightened. He cannot stand.
Let's calm him down.
Ota, first, You calm down.
The ghost inside me whispered. That's right. I was ready for this when I first stepped foot inside. From start to finish, I'm a climax all the way! Maybe this!
Date, you've hit the limit. Time's up.
Wait! I can almost make out their face!
Pewter, force shutdown.
Stop! Stop it!
I was not out of time. I was a very good gamer. Oh, hey, you live, bitch. I am really shocked that I totally aced this Somnium. I'm so mad. I'm like, hey, I was not out of time. It's a little fucked up of me.
What were you thinking? You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes.
I had plenty of time.
Any longer, and you risk getting your mind completely taken over by the subject.
Oh, fucked up.
I know.
No, you clearly don't. This isn't just about you, Date.
This just tickles me so much because I'm like, no, I had like like a few minutes left. Like, what the hell? That's right. Ahaha. Secrets. Ota time. Ota time. Hey, these are all really good concepts for him. These are really good concepts for him. He's just a little guy. Okay, yeah, this is a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh character. I love the, like, jumpsuit that he's wearing here. That's very funny to me. Ahaha, how are you that small?
If your consciousness erodes inside of Somnium, you put the subject in danger as well.
If I may? Fortunately, there were no abnormalities detected in the brainwaves after the sync.
Hey, I do want to point out, why is, like, Ota wearing clothes now? Like, he was in his hospital gown.
Date and Ota both read normal. Although, the timing was really close.
What was I supposed to do? You saw it, boss. You too, Pewter. I was about to see the culprit's face.
Not necessarily. We'd need to verify that Ota did in fact see the culprit's face. That's the only way it could have ended up in his Somnium.
Well, Ota?
Huh?
You saw the killer's face at the warehouse, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see their face. If I did, I would have told you guys already.
You see?
I mean, I did try to get a look at them when the polar bear fell over. They looked like they were knocked out, so I tried to grab the head part. But as soon as I did, I got stabbed in my gut.
That is what we witnessed in his Somnium.
Yeah.
About my brainwaves and Ota's.
It's all right. As I mentioned earlier, both your brainwaves are normal. However, I'm sure there was some overload. You should go home and get some rest.
Hey, why were you hiding the knife in your room?
Because I was scared.
I think that the apology might end the scene. I honest to God thought the apology would end the scene.
Scared?
But also...
The killer could come here to finish the job.
I am a little stinky, because I'm like, I had plenty of time. I understand it's like a plot contrivance, but I'm kind of like... There were other times where I was like legit almost out of time. Like the first time I did irises and I super gamered it, like... I've done badly at them before, but I was doing really good on that one.
But you didn't get a good look at their face, right?
But they don't know that. I had it prepared just in case. You know what I'm talking about, right, Date? Preparing in advance in case you might need it. Like making sure your room is nice and clean before you go to a party. Oh, sorry. You probably don't have any experience with that.
I know, Rook. I know.
I have more experience than you.
How about the hook in the polar bear's leg?
Ota, let me ask you something. When you were fighting the polar bear back at the warehouse, did the crane hook get stuck on the polar bear's leg?
Now that you mention it, maybe it did.
Maybe?
It's like I told you. I don't really remember much. With all the tension and excitement and fear and adrenaline, my mind just went blank. But now that we're talking about it, I remember. Yeah, no doubt about it. The crane hook got stuck on the polar bear's left leg. And then, when the hook got pulled out, blood sprayed all over.
Date, I checked all of the hospitals in the metropolitan area.
But there was like no blood at the... Yeah,
None have a record of a patient admitted after 3 a.m. with a wound to the left leg.
If what I saw in Somnium is how it happened in real life, that was a deep wound. He definitely would have needed first aid.
Perhaps a friend or accomplice helped them.
You think there are multiple killers?
That is not what I said. They may have helped the culprit, but not necessarily been involved in the crimes.
I relayed the information to Boss Computer.
So we know that the culprit has a deep wound on their left leg. That information could be crucial in catching them.
Date, get out there. Look for people with an injured left leg.
How exactly?
Can't you just go ask around or something?
Are you serious? Do you know how many people live in this city?
Uh-oh, hey, that's not...
What?
Date, what is the matter?
Date!
Are you alright?
God, that's so fucking creepy. Do we get to go into his brain meat now? Oh, okay. Okay, I think it's even funnier that I didn't apologize now. I got fucking... I would rather be knocked out by fucked up brainwaves than apologize to boss. Oh. Okay, I also thought it was about his mystery medicine, and I am also going to lose it if that's about his mystery medicine.
Hey, this is...
Oh, you're alive.
Mizuki?
Thanks.
What happened?
Oh, I hate this fucking C-shaped long cat motherfucker.
You drank too much at the club and passed out.
Liar. I remember everything until I collapsed in the control room.
You did something dangerous during the sink last night, didn't you? Your brain got overloaded and you passed out. That's what Pewter and Boss said.
You met them?
They brought you over. They said to let you sleep it off because you were tired from the investigation.
Hey, don't you have school?
I'm off today.
Why? Today's Tuesday. You should have school.
You really can be an insensitive jerk, can't you? I'm taking the day off for mourning.
I see.
Yeah, Date. People don't usually just, like, go back to school or work when both of their fucking parents are murdered. Did Boss and Pewter say anything?
Oh, Date's brain is rotting away. He won't last long now. You should probably prepare for a funeral soon.
So they told you I'm completely fine, huh?
I detect no noticeable damage to your brain.
If it's about his porn, we already saw it.
You should not have any issue continuing the investigation.
Alright. A PC. A desk. Okay. Well, I'm so glad we saw that, Alex. I don't think I'm inclined not to listen to you when you tell me to look at things, because the last like 2 or 3 times you told me to look at things, it's horny stuff. So I'm I mean, I'll still listen. but it feels like every time you're like, oh, go look at something, it turns out to be horny. Where is Ota?
He probably went back to the hospital.
Boss told Mizuki about Ota being synced. And about what happened at the cold storage warehouse.
Why did she tell her all that?
Mizuki was asking about the status of the investigation. The girl has lost both her parents. I am sure Boss felt that she deserved to know.
Time to get back to the investigation.
Hey, will you take me with you?
I told you yesterday, Mizuki. I won't put you in danger like that.
But you're close to catching the culprit, right? The killer has an injury on their left leg. Boss said you need to find them. Let me help you.
No, you stay here.
Date, don't you know how I feel? My parents are dead. I saw their bodies with my own eyes. If I don't do something, I'm going to go crazy.
Oh, Mizuki.
Date, please.
Mizuki is crying. Oh no, oh no.
Date, consider Mizuki's feelings.
I love how often Aiba has to pop up and be like, hey, Date, please stop being an asshole.
She is lonely. Mizuki has not been with Renju and Shoko for 4 years. But clearly, she still feels a bond to them. A bond that was broken by the murderer. With her parents gone, Mizuki has almost no one. She can only depend on one person now. You know to whom I am referring.
Yeah, come on with me, sweetie. Tell Mizuki that you take her with you.
Fine, let's go.
You're gonna take me?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Date.
I did just notice that her sprite has a backpack on, and even when she's not wearing one, I think that's very funny. Yeah, I mean, Mizuki can handle herself. I think it's Date we should be worried about. That motherfucker's been knocked out like 4 times.
Here, wipe your tears.
Oh my god.
We're heading out.
Mizuki quickly dabbed her eyes with a towel and smiled weakly.
Date, I must admit, I am at a disadvantage. The clue that the culprit is injured on their left leg does not help me narrow down suspects significantly.
We need to revisit the scene. It's possible that we might find the culprit at one of the crime scenes.
Or ask around the city for further information.
Oh, big stretch. Oh. I am begging you motherfuckers to go. I'm gonna go back to the storage warehouse. Noom.
This is where Iris and Ota almost got killed, right? It gives me goosebumps.
You scared? That's rare. You need to chill.
You need to get better jokes.
Oh, I understand. Chill, meaning both cold and relax. A pun intended.
Don't explain it, it's embarrassing.
That's what comedy is, right? Date explaining the joke. If this is an Ace Attorney case, the judge would be like, bailiff, go send someone to test the hook for blood. And the prosecutor's like, anyway, let's hammer down another one of your ridiculous theories while we wait for your ridiculous test. Hey, that's really good. Hey, are you cold?
Could I have your jacket? Oh, wait. Never mind. That jacket probably hasn't been washed in years.
Who said I'd give it to you anyway? Don't disregard good intentions so casually.
Mizuki is a quick thinker. You are her father figure now. You should praise her so she matures.
I don't want her to mature. She's trouble enough as it is.
Anything on your mind?
The polar bear. Where did he hurt his leg?
I know. Don't say it outright. I'll cry.
He did get hurt, right? The boss lady said so.
The crane hook got stuck on the polar bear's left leg. And then, when the hook got pulled out, blood sprayed all over.
That's right. The polar bear must have been bleeding badly at this warehouse. That means... Ota was down around here, right?
Correct.
Like, where is the fucking blood stain from the...
The bloodstains there must belong to Ota.
Correct.
No, wait. That's where the polar bear's leg was pierced by the hook.
Oh, did it get covered up by Ota's blood? Okay, but also, can we check the hook? 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 Hi, Mizuki. Have you been here before?
Huh? What do you mean?
This is Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. I know you said Renju doesn't own it or anything, but... I thought maybe you might have seen it before.
No, not at all.
Really?
Yes, stop being annoying. Why would I lie about that?
Date, I've analyzed the blood. The bloodstain here is not from a single person. 2 different blood types are present. One of them is most likely Ota's. The other...
Hey, do you have DNA forensics on that blood stain?
Of course, yeah. I already sent it to the lab to be analyzed. I'm just waiting to hear back.
Why are you waiting?
Because that blood is from Ota Matsushida's wound, right? I didn't think there was any need to rush the results.
Tell them we need it analyzed urgently. Highest priority. The culprit's blood is mixed with Ota's.
Yes, sir. Understood.
You did it, Date. We're making progress.
If this goes well, we can identify the criminal with a single test.
I also love his spine like snapping straight. It's really good.
But it might take some time for the results to come out.
My daughter.
No point waiting here. We might as well check somewhere else.
Got it.
A hook is hanging from the ceiling crane. The hook that pierced the polar bear's left leg. Damn, if only there was blood on that.
I remember telling you before. That Bloom Park is an important part of my memories.
Alex, that is the funniest logic I've ever heard in my whole life. I love how nice you are to this fictional long cat man. No, I'm like trying to prioritize ones that I think might give me something for this story. Oh, terrible. Excuse me, because like I don't know. You know, I always am like worried it's gonna cut me off before I get to look at it. Alex. Alex.
Before it shut down, I came here a lot with Daddy and Mom. They fought a lot, but sometimes they got along. Whenever we were here, it was one of those sometimes days. I remember it clearly. I was just a little girl, but it was so rare to see them laughing together. That's why I remember it so well. I remember riding the merry-go-round like this. Mom was standing right next to me. She was holding me, so I wouldn't fall.
Merry-go-round horse, skewered upside down. Looks pathetic. A merry-go-round horse haunts. Did you go on any other rides?
I couldn't get on many of them because I was so little. But I did ride the Ferris wheel. And the panda ride. They're kinda tame now, but at the time they were really fun. I was having so much fun, it felt wrong. Like it was too good to be true.
Where was Renju when you were on the horse?
Daddy was on the outside taking pictures of me and Mom. He was on the other side of the fence with an old camera. Every time we passed in front of him, Mom and I would wave our hands. We sound like a happy family, huh?
He must have gotten good pictures.
No, actually. We tried developing them at the park, but they came out all blurry and out of focus. But Mom wasn't mad or upset or anything. she just started laughing. That might have been the first and last time the three of us laughed out loud together.
Last Friday, I found Mizuki inside the Cinder Column. God, Jesus, I forgot it was like Friday. Oh, Date's no good, very bad, extremely long week. Have you come here before with friends?
Other than last Friday? Nope, I haven't. This place has been off limits for almost a decade. Even if it wasn't, I don't think I would want to come back here.
Why is that?
How can I explain it? I guess I just wanted to keep that memory beautiful. I didn't want to ruin it or replace it with another. But in the end, it was replaced with the worst memory possible.
Say nothing. I didn't say anything as Mizuki climbed down from the horse. Then she asked me something strange.
Hey, Date. How do you define family?
Define it? You mean like being blood related?
That would mean you and I could never be family.
I know, Uchikoshi wants to talk about family so bad.
Well, I guess that's okay.
It's okay.
I am looking directly at you. I am speaking directly to you, boy. I want you to go to the GameStop, and I want you to look at the themes of my game AI, the Somnium Files.
This is what I think. A family is a perfectly ordinary relationship in the most ordinary way.
Huh?
Like, you say, I'm home, and you get a welcome home back. Doing those ordinary things automatically, without even thinking about it, is what a family is. That's why maybe me and Mom and Daddy weren't able to be a family. Our whole lives, we never could be ordinary. Even if I tried my hardest to be normal, it would just be awkward. Eventually, I got tired of trying. I killed them.
No.
What?
Mizuki.
I killed Mom and Daddy.
Oh, Mizuki. Oh, honey. Mizuki's eyes are wet with tears. Oh, honey. What are you saying? Mizuki, oh, honey.
I was never a good girl.
Mizuki, no.
I didn't listen to Mom. I couldn't do ordinary things. That's why Mom hit me. And why Mom and Daddy didn't get along. And why they got divorced. Then Mom had to start working. And start doing business with dangerous people. If I was just a good girl, Mom wouldn't have been killed. All of this, is all my fault.
Can we get her like a triple therapist? Oh my god, please.
Why me?
Oh, I didn't think I'd see her move, like, and talk. I need her to get a hug.
Hey, haven't you had enough?
Why me?
I'm not married, so take this with a grain of salt, but it's not just you, right? Doesn't every family have a tough time raising children?
Our child is abnormal.
Abnormal?
Ever since she was a baby. No child should cry at night as much as she did. No child should dislike buggy rides that much. No child should ask to be picked up and hugged all the time.
I don't know how. So this is the part where I get to bust out my psych degree. I'd have to I'd have to remind myself about attachment styles and what they say about people as they grow up. But if I remember correctly, the fact that, like, she clearly seems like she was the sort of like, oh, don't pick up your baby and spoil them and blah, 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 whatever. Also, to anybody who's listening, who may one day interact with a child, a baby particularly, it is impossible to spoil a baby. You cannot spoil a baby. There is no amount of attention or care that will spoil a baby. It is a baby. I just want to say that. But I promise, I'm gonna look up, like, attachment styles, and I'm gonna fucking psychoanalyze the shit out of this, because a lot of Mizuki's, like, issues of being left behind and abandoned, I believe probably literally stem from birth.
She's still abnormal even now. Other children would have learned to clean up after themselves by now.
You have to teach children to do that, you bitch.
They would be studying, going to bed on time, waking up on time. Yet why is my little girl?
She sounds like a normal kid to me. Maybe the problem isn't with Mizuki. Maybe it's you.
Okay, Tate.
I'm doing more than anyone. Our child is stupid, brain dead, abnormal.
It sounds to me, Shoko, like you're not teaching her how to do any of the things that you want her to do. And look at Mama. Oh my god. Mama's like, I'm gonna fucking kill this bitch.
Date, honey, you can't work her up like that.
Where's Mizuki now?
Sleeping at home, not knowing that her mother is crying her eyes out because of her.
Do you want to call it a night?
What? Why? I finally get some time to myself and you want to end it?
Date, really? Just let her talk a little longer.
I'll take a drink.
You sure you aren't drinking too much, honey? If you pass out, there's no way I can control her.
It's really funny. Like, I get that this is a memory, and thus in many ways it has to play out, like, how he remembers it. But I just love, like, hey, we gotta listen to the plot. What do you think?
I think she's loaded. Let her get this off her chest.
You should scold her.
Hey, Shoko, no. There, I scolded her.
Alright, let's hear the rest of this plot out.
I quit my job for that girl. I threw away the career that I built with my own hands. I raised my child at the expense of my own life. But one little slap.
Are you hitting your kid?
There's nothing I can do. I have no choice. I know you should never raise your hand to a child.
So why are you doing it?
I know that. But I have a good reason.
No, you literally don't.
She doesn't listen to me. So what else am I supposed to do?
Oh my god.
What the hell do you mean, what am I supposed to do? That's no reason to hit a child.
So of course she starts crying.
Yeah, because her fucking I'm going on another rant. I'm not sure how old Mizuki is supposed to be in this scene, but whatever. If your child is old enough to be reasoned with, then you don't need to hit them. You just need to explain what they did wrong. And if they're not old enough to be reasoned with, they're not going to understand why you're hitting them. It doesn't help. So, I mean, obviously, I'm saying things that, you know, okay, Shoko's a bad mom, but I just... However old Mizuki is supposed to be, these are not the right answers. Oh, yeah, that's true. She'd have to be 5 to 4, you know, 5 to 4 years ago. I think for a hot second I sort of like forgot that he lost his memory. I'm like, maybe she's a baby.
And it's so irritating that I have to hit her again to get her to stop. And Mizuki cries and cries some more. Why are you crying? If you're gonna cry, why didn't you just listen to me in the first place? Then I wouldn't have to hit you. Stupid Mizuki. Stupid girl. It's not my fault.
I'm gonna be honest, and I'm not saying this like would have been the right course of action or the best course of action. This is just my onion. But if she's this overwhelmed, like, especially when when Mizuki was a baby, there are like ways to have dealt with that as opposed to like complaining about your child all the time and thinking that they're not normal. Like, she clearly finds this overwhelming. And sometimes like you have like Shoko, like, it's okay to admit defeat and surrender her to an agency that's going to take better care of her. And I know the foster system and the adoption system is not perfect, but like, this is clearly a lot for you, so maybe throw in the towel here, you fucking asymmetrical banged bitch.
Everything is her fault.
Like, if this is how you feel about your child, maybe it's time to let somebody else hang out with that kid, you know?
Have you talked to Renju about this?
I'm trying. I'm trying harder than anyone. Why doesn't anyone see that? Why doesn't anyone understand?
Date.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's a good point. Like, they did eventually pass her off to Date, but like, it seems like, you know, it seems like she's been overwhelming for the 12 whole years that she has been alive. Like, I think you could figure this out a lot sooner.
Yeah, I'll talk to Renju about this.
Anyway, I hate this bitch and I want her to die.
It was my misunderstanding.
It feels so illegal to, like, see and hear them. You know, that's true. Alex, like, that is true. I guess she's dead now. I guess that's what he fucking sounds like.
What do you mean?
I thought that mothers love their children unconditionally. But some mothers just can't do that. Well, no. Maybe she does love her. But she has a hard time of it.
I don't know what this, like...
Shoko was never hugged by her mother.
Oh, I see.
Not because her mother wasn't around. She was raised to never develop a sensitivity to affection. No hugs, no piggyback rides, nothing.
Uchikoshi really, like, grabbed me by the neck and is like, I want to talk about cycles of abuse. And I said, yes, sir, of course, sir. I want to talk about it too, sir. And I just have to listen and be on this ride.
Maybe that's why she doesn't know how to love Mizuki. When an animal raised in captivity gives birth, sometimes it just doesn't know how to raise its young. It's just like that.
Did you lose weight?
I'm not going to let you set up a joke. Listen to Ren's story.
I love so much that Mama keeps, like, redirecting me towards the plot. It's so funny.
Why are you asking me about raising a child, hmm?
Yeah, good point.
Really? You're not even going to say, "Oh no, Mama, you'd be a great mother."
What time do you close tonight?
When you two are done talking. That's when I'll close up.
Sorry about this.
I love it so much. Like, girl, just listen to the
But
plot.
that doesn't mean she's blameless in all this.
Oh, I'd feel bad for
Someone has
Shoko.
to put a stop to it.
If I could have, I would have done it a long time ago.
What about counseling?
I did recommend that. She told me, I'm not sick. Why should I go see a doctor? Mizuki is the problem. Mizuki is the sick one.
Yeah, maybe the Cyclops killer is good. Maybe we should just let them do their thing. Maybe it's best if Mizuki and Shoko are separated.
No, Mizuki would never leave Shoko.
So, I was like, oh, then put your kid through counseling then. But, like, I am also realizing that what would happen there is because Mizuki is under the age of 18, the therapist would potentially be asked, and actually I don't know about HIPAA laws in Japan, but, you know, the therapist would at some point realize, like, oh shit, Shoko is the problem, not Mizuki. And that means she would be immediately pulled out of counseling because Shoko would clearly not ever admit to this being her fault. So I don't know how much it would have helped. I mean, I guess it is nice to have, like, another, like, adult, like a trustworthy adult be like, yeah, this is, like, literally not your fault.
She wouldn't hear of it. Mizuki and Shoko are practically attached at the hip.
Even with all of the hitting?
Yes. Even if she's abused on a daily basis, even if she's treated like garbage... Maybe... Mizuki is hungry for love. She craves praise and attention and physical affection.
It's all attachment styles. It's all the attachment styles.
She wants it from her mother. That's why she's so attached.
Couldn't you step in and take over the parenting?
I have a company now.
Oh, boo-hoo, your fucking wife quit her job.
Lemniscate.
And we're at a crucial stage of development.
I hate CEO bitches so bad.
I can't take even a single second out of my day to deal with a kid.
Then why did you have him? Then why did you have a child? Why did you have a kid?
Hey,
This is
that's
why
your
straight
daughter
people
you're
don't
talking
deserve
about.
rights.
Maybe because you two can't cooperate on raising a child, Shoko is having trouble coping.
That might be it.
I'm actually going to hack into this game and I'm going to change the purpose of this game to Date makes being straight illegal.
Maybe this is partially my fault.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna say it. You two are both awful parents.
You go off, Date.
I knew about the whole thing. That's why 4 years ago, I decided to start taking care of Mizuki.
Oh, sweetie.
Mizuki, you did nothing wrong.
Oh, sweetie.
Don't blame yourself. It's not your fault. Not one single thing was your fault.
Date, please hug her. Please hug her. Please, 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 please. Please, I can't. Date, I can't. Please, Date. Date, please. Date, please. Date, please. You fucking asshole. You fucking bitch. You fucking piece of shit. Okay. Okay. I love to see the fucking 999 ad. It's so funny. Hello. I visited Sunfish Pocket with Mizuki, where Renji was killed. Once again, I looked for any clues we might have missed.
I guess it was a waste of time.
Yeah. I didn't find any clues.
Can you think of anything?
Not really.
I'm sorry for bringing you here.
Because this is where Daddy's corpse was?
I think my Date might be the worst version of Date. I just keep being afraid it's gonna, like, cut me off at some point, and so I'm like... I don't know what my logic is here. I keep, like, being like, maybe this is where the plot is.
I told you before, it's fine. I was the one who said I wanted to come with you, so...
Let's get going.
Yeah, nothing we can do here. Huh? Why are we at the shrine? Did you come here to pray that you find the criminal?
No, I don't believe in God.
Okay, Date.
Wow, how edgy teen of you.
Don't call me a teen. You're 12.
Well, you said that you got the shoulders of a 40-year-old.
Mizuki, honey, it's just like this. Honey, it's just like this.
That's not even remotely similar.
So why are we really here?
I sometimes come here when an investigation stalls. It helps me think. Sometimes I even solve the case from here. This is a quiet, peaceful little spot in the middle of a violent city. It's calming. It keeps all of the bad thoughts away.
Didn't expect you to be such a poet.
You could at least call me a romantic.
Same thing.
Romantic poets.
They're not at all the same thing. It's the difference between someone who's frugal and someone who's cheap.
You're stubborn about weirdly specific things.
He seems an extremely pedantic man. Chozuya. I remember telling Mizuki that Chozuya was for washing your belly button. Does he still believe that? Chozuya, you wash your hands and face here.
Why do these dog statues always have one with its mouth open and one with its mouth closed?
Doggy.
Good question. Maybe the one with his mouth open is going, ah, and the one with his mouth closed is going, You're the one who asked.
Lantern. A lantern. A stone monument. There's something engraved here, but I can't read it.
What does it say?
When riding on a train, people on opposite sides of the car doors shouldn't stare at each other. That's what it says.
That is definitely a lie.
The arch. Tree. A tree. A stone monument. There's something engraved here, but I can't read it. A rope hanging from the bell.
Mr. Bell?
Mrs. Bell.
I see you two are getting along well.
Bell. A rope hanging from the bell. Offering box. The offering box.
Hey, Mizuki. Do you think you could fit your hand into the box
Don't
there?
steal from the shrine.
Hey, Date! Are you really a cop?
The offering box. The Shinto shrine. It looks rather solemn. Mizuki is standing there. I want that to happen really bad. I want her to meet this little gummy bear.
Coming here reminds me of when I trained you.
Yeah. It's been a while since we came here last.
I have nothing more to teach you. Let us see the results of your training.
God, I love him.
Leave it to me!
Peek in!
Holy shit. My extremely strong daughter.
How's that?
Well, this is on you.
Huh?
Hey! What are you two doing?
Mizuki! Run for it!
Wait for me!
Fucking, you have to fucking register Mizuki's hands, or else she could be fucking nailed for concealed carry.
By the way, whatever happened to those kids who bullied you?
Oh, did I not tell you?
No, you haven't said anything about it. I didn't want to pry.
They stopped bugging me as soon as I threatened to fight back. They targeted some other kids instead. They did terrible things. So I broke all their front teeth.
Jesus Christ, Mizuki.
Jeez.
Hey, since we're here, let's go into the shrine.
I told you, I don't believe in that stuff.
Come on, come on!
I'm gonna fucking cry. I know, family. Also, you know, stuff like this does make me happy because I know we sort of talked about like localization and stuff. Like, I'm so glad they get to go to a Shinto shrine and do thing, you know what I mean? I believe my dad is yelling for my father. If you hear an adult man, that's my dad. I just think it's neat that we get to see these things in video games now, and it's like, yeah, okay, they might put in a little bit of extra dialogue, like explaining things to us that Japanese people might take for granted, but like, we still get to learn about them. I think it's cool that we're not seen as like just stupid Americans that couldn't possibly understand a Shinto shrine.
To leave this boring place as soon as possible. And you?
It's a secret. When you tell people your wish, it won't come true.
Date, that means you're stuck here forever.
Then why did you ask me?
Because if your dream doesn't come true, mine is more likely to.
She's hogging all the good wish juice.
You're more crooked than a hernia.
Huh? Anyway, where to next?
So that's the situation.
I see. Someone with an injured left leg, huh?
Okay. Okay. Know anything about the new Cyclops serial killings?
I've looked into it, but I still don't have anything useful for you.
Oh, I have a little doggy downstairs.
The case is still as fresh as a young man's juices.
What does that mean?
I have no idea.
About the culprit with the injured leg.
Sorry, no idea.
Damn. I thought you, of all people, would know something.
I am an informant, but really dangerous information doesn't just come rolling in here. But I promise, I'll keep my eye out for anything.
Please do.
And if I find something, you have to take a bath with me.
Absolutely not.
Oh, why not?
Because you take up all the hot water.
That's your issue?
I promise I won't. I'll even take the costume off.
It's a costume?
Mm-hmm. And I look good without it.
We've sort of talked about this privately, but like whatever Uchikoshi wants me to think about Mama, I simply refuse to think about her. Whatever ugly shit he wants me to think about her.
I never got to tell you, but I think she's very cute.
Wahaha.
I could just eat her up.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry, sweetie. I only really want to eat men. Date, what are you making me say?
You said that on your own.
Oh, come on. Isn't a gentleman supposed to cover for a lady's slip of the tongue?
Who is the lady Mama is referring to?
Don't ask me.
She is a lady and she's wonderful. Hi, Mizuki. Wait, oh my god. Is this what I think it is? Is this where Mizuki looks into the camera and says gay rights?
No, not at all. I see gay people on TV all the time, so it's not weird to me. The LGBT community is rich in sensibility, has excellent taste, and is full of talented artistic people.
She really does whip her head to say gay rights. I like this.
And they share a common struggle. It makes them more sensitive and capable of sympathy. That's why so many of them are kind and caring.
Except for you, Date. You're gay and you're mean.
And they choose how to live their lives on their own terms. It means they have a strong backbone.
I remember you guys, one of the things, like the selling points of my friends who have played this game, it's like there's a character who looks into the camera and says gay rights, and I was like, oh haha, that's gonna be really good. I love this.
So because of all that, I really respect them. They're even kind of cool. And that means you too, Mama.
Oh, I love it! Bravo! 6 million yen to you!
You can transfer it to my account.
Still not used to Mama?
No, I am.
You sure? You still look a little scared.
Hi, come on up. You wanna come up? Come on up. 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 No, don't bark. Oh, come here. Come on up. If you come up, I'm not gonna be mad at you. Come on up. Come on up. Up, up, up. Hush. Come here, come up. Come on. Come on. Come on up. Oh, come on. Yeah, yeah, I'm about to make noise sneeze is such a... Yeah, hi, baby.
A little.
What?
Haha, scaredy cat.
Laughing at me.
Yeah, because it was funny.
I'm going to expose your browser history.
Oh, she cuddled with you?
What?
Yeah. 7 ways to take home a cabaret girl. 3 minutes with a married woman?
Stop, stop! I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
What's in the backpack?
Hey, Mizuki. What's inside that backpack you always have on you?
It's snacks.
Why?
I'm just curious.
Well, water, dehydrated bread, chocolate, biscuits, a flashlight, a hand charger, Swiss Army knife, a candle, matches.
Oh my god, Mizuki.
Triangular badges, a first aid kit, whistle, portable toilet.
Do you have an entire disaster relief kit in your bag?
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to skip past that line. I'll pull up the log, but the dog started licking my hand and she made me hit the... So, triangular badges, a first aid kit, whistle, portable toilet, plastic bag, duct tape, a grenade, a magnet, disposable hand warmers. Sorry, now my dog is snorkeling on the ground.
Better safe than sorry. I'm ready for anything.
Perhaps I misheard, but wasn't there an illegal item in there?
Right, the Swiss Army knife. Yeah, I'll look the other way.
Mizuki seems to be a bit nervous, just like last time. Honestly, I don't blame her. She's 12 and she's in a bar.
Thanks for the chat, Mama.
Oh, leaving already?
Hi, baby.
I have an investigation to finish, but I'll be back.
It's really, it's so 12 years old to be like, I need to be prepared for any survival situation. And it's just like not
You are
realistic.
so impatient.
I feel like it's about 12 where like in school they teach you about like, right, like earthquake apocalypse. Like they teach you about like how to have like, oh, you should talk about like fire safety with your family or whatever. And it like weirdly like for like 6 months afterwards, you're like convinced the apocalypse is gonna happen and like you need to be prepared for it.
Even though you take your time in bed.
Don't say things like that.
In bed? What does that mean?
You don't need to know.
Mizuki's fucking face.
Let's go.
Maybe we'll get to talk to Iris? I don't know if she's up yet.
Mizuki! And Date.
Ota, are you okay?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, I don't want to get in your way. I should head home before I cause any more trouble.
No, not at all. You're fine right here.
No, really, I should go. I'm sure that he has more fun with his friends than with me. So...
Mayumi quickly shuffled out of the room.
Thanks, Mizuki.
Huh?
You came to visit me, right?
Oh, yeah. Right.
It would be awkward to admit we are only here for the investigation.
Yeah.
About Iris.
Have you heard about Iris? The nurse was talking about her a minute ago.
I'm so sad that you missed Mizuki Gay Rights speech. It's so iconic. My stupid cop dad.
That she's still in the ICU? Yeah. Apparently the surgery went well, but she hasn't woken up yet.
Hey, Ota. Next time we should fold 1,000 paper cranes. To wish that Iris will get better.
Yeah. We could even make her a life-size crane.
That would be a somewhat troublesome gift.
About Ota.
I heard that you fought off the killer and saved Iris. That's so cool, Ota. You have a wound of honor.
No, not really. Well, I guess a little. Calling me a hero. It's kind of embarrassing.
I didn't call you a hero.
It is a good thing Iris was saved, but he's still irritating.
Even more irritating than seeing cosplay in public.
Date, you dress like that and you want to complain about cosplay in public? All of your friends and family look like fucking Pokemon characters. How are you?
Forget me. Are you okay? You passed out last night.
Yeah, I'm fine. I feel much better after a good night's sleep.
I fucking hate him. I hate that he's like, "Ugh, I hate cosplayers." Fucking Peter comes to work looking like that, dude.
It sounded like you were having a nightmare. You kept moaning something about Reika. Reika.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Have you remembered anything?
No, just what I told you yesterday.
All right. You know, if you weren't in the hospital, I would slap you upside the head so hard you start remembering things again.
Like shock therapy?
Whoa, old school. I thought Abyss was more future tech than that.
We are, but if it ain't broke, you can learn a lot from the past.
I see. Maybe you should hit him.
No, no. No way.
Ota's pretty energetic for being in bed all day.
He's the type that gets annoying around women.
About the investigation.
So, we still don't know who the culprit is?
If you remember anything at all, please, tell me.
Well, maybe that all depends. If you could get me, say, Tessa's toothbrush, it might jog my memory.
Simp.
Are you really gonna do this in front of Mizuki?
It's fine. Mizuki proofreads the light novels I write. I'm sure she's used to it by now.
What are you making her read?
Lots of things, like...
Wait, Mizuki, you don't have to tell him!
Okay, but I want to know. Ota's lying down in bed. I guess we should get going.
Yeah, let's go.
Wait, you two just got here.
It's okay. We saw you. Now we can go.
We already have Ota's testimony. It is unlikely he has any further useful information.
Right.
Where to now, Date?
Let's see.
I'm gonna get the horny out of the way. And I'm so sorry, I'm not reading these out loud with my mouth.
Oh, this is embarrassing. But okay.
Seriously? Really?
Yeah?
I sprinted! So my brain was completely off. I sprinted to the desk. Then she sealed her mouth shut tight and puffed out her cheeks. I poked them with the tip of my finger. They were surprisingly soft.
Date, what are you doing?
Sorry, what?
Does this have anything to do with the investigation?
No.
Did she fucking... Mizuki punched me in the gut and dragged me back to where I was. Okay. Yeah, that's fucking terrifying. Fuck you. No, there's a reason. Have you seen anyone with an injured left leg?
Nope, sorry. But I did see a guy who had legs like a horsehair crab.
What? Sounds horrifying.
Oh, 2.
2.
Well, of course it would be 2 cups.
3 cups would be a nightmare.
Date, why are you asking that?
Let's go to Atami together.
Huh?
What?
What are you doing?
About the person with the injured leg.
Mizuki, could you go to the office? Ask them if they've seen anyone with an injured left leg.
Got it.
Oh god, okay. Mizuki ran into the office. After a while, she returned dejected.
Looks like it didn't go well.
No.
Let's go to Atami together.
I'm putting the investigation on hold. I'm going to Atami with her. I've made up my mind. You can't stop me.
Side effects of the medication. This is acute brain failure.
Let's go to Atami together.
Wait, are you serious?
Do I look like I'm joking?
I love the vibes though of Date asking 3 times and she's like, are you serious? Like, yeah, girl. Let's go to Atami together. Let's do it.
Date, you're being annoying again.
Do you know how angry I can get, Date?
Let's go to Atami together.
Let's go to Atami.
Okay.
I took her hand and let her out of Levna's gate. I left Aiba behind. Hey, where is she? Where is she? Thus concludes the case of the new Cyclops serial killer. Goodbye, police officer life. Hello, Tommy Shizuoka. I decided to begin life anew as a carnival worker in the hot springs town. The end. Hey, this is a really good game. Do you have any memories of Renju here?
Sometimes we would talk when I came over to hang out.
What kind of things did you talk about?
Nothing special. The usual.
The usual?
Are you doing well? Have you been eating right?
Ah, so that's the usual.
Let's check out Renju's office.
Good idea. We might find something important in there.
Shocked we've never looked at it before. Mizuki and I investigated Renju's office, but I didn't find anything that could be a clue. Oh, okay.
Damn, no hits.
Do not be discouraged. Bad days and sore feet are part of the job.
Time to earn my paycheck, I guess.
Let's go to Abyss.
Date, a call from boss. Shall I connect you?
No, wait. If I take the call, Mizuki might ask questions.
Are you talking to yourself again? Do you need to go to the hospital?
It's extremely funny that the only thing you can do there is end the game.
I can put it on speaker.
Please.
Date, are you with Mizuki right now?
Yes, what's up?
Quick question. Phone in his eyeball, how'd she put it on speaker?
I need you to come to Abyss headquarters with Mizuki.
I was just heading there. Did something happen?
Yeah, the head office is here. They want to get information from Mizuki. We here at Abyss have her testimony, but the rest of the MPD wants to hear from her.
I'm thinking of the fucking... No, that's the real answer, Nick. I'm thinking of like the scene from Stitch where he puts his like claw on the record and then opens his mouth and then the sound comes out. That's what I'm imagining. Like Date just opens his mouth and the sound comes out.
They didn't get anything from her last time. They want to do an official questioning. This order comes straight from the top. We don't have the power to say no. So, please.
You heard her.
I don't want to. I want to keep investigating.
There's nothing we can do. We can't fight the power of the state.
You are the power of the state.
Abyss is a toenail on the foot of the state. As far as they're concerned, we don't really do anything, and we don't have any say in what they do. And anytime we get too troublesome, they cut us off.
Why? Stupid Date.
Sorry for the trouble.
Don't worry about it. I'm just a slave to you anyway.
Oh, come on. I don't treat you like a slave, do I? Just because I sometimes make you lick between my toes?
Ew, what?
I didn't lick anything.
Anyway, thanks, Date.
I was thinking of like maybe after this conversation stopping for the day. That line cemented my desire because I'm gonna need to recover from that for the next 5 to 7 business days.
And don't worry about Mizuki. I told HQ to take it easy.
Oh, excuse me.
Mizuki, just make sure you behave and listen.
It'll be over soon, don't worry. Besides that, Date, there's something I have to tell you. You have a message from one of the inspectors at the warehouse. Kagari, Nogami, something like that.
Kaniza?
Oh, yeah, that's it. A message from Kaniza. He wants to give you some information in person at the warehouse.
Could he have...
The blood results?
I'll head over right away. Mizuki, you be a good girl, okay?
Ugh.
Jeez.
She's so stinky, I love her.
Date, sorry to make you come all the way down here, but I have the results of the DNA analysis.
What did you find?
It's just like you said, there were 2 different blood signatures. One is definitely from Ota Matsushita. The other...
Huh?
Well, we got the results, but we couldn't find any matches in our database.
That is not surprising. HQ does not have a complete record of everyone's DNA.
I love that he's like a real character.
What now?
It's so special.
What now?
Do not panic. I have a piece of information I think you should know.
What is it?
I have discovered a suspicious person at your 12 o'clock. 200 yards. He's looking this way.
Person?
Ah!
That's...
So Sejima.
Don't believe it. His left leg.
Huh?
You
So
fucker.
Sejima!
Yes, thank you.
Stop! Damn it! It's him. So's the culprit.
Calm down. We cannot yet make that conclusion. He was only dragging his left leg.
But he's been all over this case so far. Shoko and Renju are both in bed with the Kumakuras, and the Kumakuras know So. And not just that. We saw him in Iris's Somnium.
Still.
And he has no alibi. No alibi for Shoko, Renju, or the warehouse.
Date, calm down. The only thing we have so far is circumstantial evidence. We also do not have any established motive.
He's just doing the stanky leg. You have to imagine, though, that, like, since he's a suspect, they could get a warrant for a DNA test to see if he matches. Then again...
Why would he kill Shoko and Renju?
When have they needed a motive so far? When have they needed a warrant?
Why would he cut out Iris's eyeball?
Because he's fucked up and evil, who knows?
Well...
However, I do agree that So is suspicious.
Do you agree with me or not?
I am explaining to you that we currently do not have enough evidence to bring him in. Confronting him now would only result in him denying everything. We need direct evidence.
Direct evidence.
I
the
guess.
criminal's blood from the cold storage warehouse. If the DNA matches So's...
Right. We need to get So's DNA.
The question is, how?
So's house?
If you went to his mansion, his DNA would be everywhere. But it will not be easy to get inside. He has hired bodyguards as well.
Kumakura's office?
Hey, Aiba. Do you remember when we went to the Kumakura's office Sunday?
Of course. I am incapable of forgetting anything.
Then let me ask you a question. What was on the table in front of the sofa?
Ah!
So was smoking those cigarettes.
Exactly. And So's saliva might still be on the butts. If we have that, we have So's DNA.
Wait a moment. That was 2 days ago. The ashtray must have been emptied by now.
But there's a chance. We have to at least try.
I agree.
All right, let's head there.
Okay. I think once it lets me, I will let us...
Hey, what are you doing here?
I think I will let us have a fun and exciting time with the Kumakuras next time, because we've hit about 3 hours, 3.5 hours. This feels like a decent place to stop. So, a little bit of a cliffhanger. Ooh. But let me exit the game. Yes. I hope everybody, yeah, so gosh, okay, what all did we learn? I mean, Oto was stabbed with his with his mom's knife, which is fucked up and evil. Mizuki is so full of fucking problems. Iris is doing decently, considering she had her fucking eyeball carved out, but she's not awake yet. So is oh yeah, Ota's mom has dementia. So is full of shit. Just full of shit. Dante doesn't believe in God. Mizuki says gay rights. I don't normally like thumbnail or not thumbnail timestamp like the actual content of my streams. It's usually just like breaks so people can skip them, but I may have to timestamp Mizuki says gay rights because it's that important to me. Yeah, Shoko and Renju like really suck and probably shouldn't have had kids. But it's they suck so much. But yeah, I think we're kind of in that point where like we're in the middle of a route, and so like you don't learn shit in like the middle of a route like this. So though I have to imagine, I feel like we're gonna get dumped back into like taking the other route with Ota's Somnium, so who knows. So many threads but very few pins. I think that's a good way to put it. But yes, as far as I know, I will be back next Tuesday. Same bat time, same bat place, same bat date. Thank you all so much for coming. If you're watching the VOD, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I hope to see you all next Tuesday. Follow on Twitch if you're not following on Twitch and you're watching live and you want to watch live. Hi, because he talks like Batman. And if you are a VOD watcher, go ahead and hit subscribe and you will learn whenever I put up my VODs. I need to get better at it. Oops. But goodbye. Thank you all so much for the stream.